chilling. He's not awake. He's chilling.
Is he?
No, he is awake. He's just chilling. He's just sucking on his bottle.
Okay.
Chilling.
I'm gonna need that pillow because of my horrible back. Because I'm old, Jack. I'm old.
I read it when Jack grows up.
To yourself, yeah. Go Birds, Steven. Go Birds, man. Last night was tough. Not fun at all. Straight up not a good time. Whoa, let me move the camera there. Like, I woke up today. I'm like, how do you lose that game? And then I thought, oh, yeah, it's the Phillies in the playoffs. That's how you lose the game. That's how. Very frustrating. Beyond frustrating. Jack, the coloring stuff, if you want to color, is under the... Okay. Yeah, tough. Really, really annoying. And I felt good, too, but...
It's not annoying.
No, I'm talking about the Phillies game. Phillies game was beyond frustrating last night. And one of the commenters commented on it. But, yeah, need a win. Desperately need a win here. All right. You know, the sad part is too, Steven, like even when if they do win this game, hey, can you not do that on the floor because it's loud? Even if they do win, like I'm not gonna feel any better about this situation with the Phillies because now their backs are against the wall. I can't tell you how much I hate best of five. Absolutely despise the best of five series. Don't look at best of five as kids are a blessing. Yeah, I don't look at the best of five as like a good thing. You and Jack bringing the good vibes. So yeah, he's over in the he's zipping around in his rollerblades. Yeah, there he is. There's my child. His brother is down for a nap right now. Waited till like the very last second to put my kid down for a nap. Because, you know, if you're a parent. But yeah, I just don't. All right, Brink. Relax.
Where's Brink?
I've showed you Brink before, dude. That hurts my heart.
You mean Jack Interrupt Radio?
No, I don't. I mean Brink.
Still don't know that. Unless you're talking about Brink.
Brink. It's a Disney Channel version of the movie. It's a classic. Come on, man. I've literally showed it to you before.
I've never seen it.
Brink, Team Pup and Suds, Soul Skating. Andy Brinker.
I think you're talking about.
Do you think Javonte Williams will look more than 69.5? Danny, I'm so bad at that stuff. I mean, yes, just because they're playing a really bad team, but gut tells me Jahmyr Gibbs and most of the starters will kind of take a little bit of a break in the fourth quarter. But I mean, I'd put $2 on it, but that's about it. Steven, yes, very hard sell for the Phillies. That's the thing. Now, like, the Phillies have to win 3 out of 4, and 2 are in LA. It sucks, man. Like, it's not like I'd be feeling good about the situation if they had lost game 1 and best of 7, but I'm feeling better about it. I would be like, oh, like the world's not ending. And
take this to support the Eagles.
Jack.
But it's Eagles colors.
I know. All right. I love him so much. But yeah, it's now your backs are against the wall. You can't lose the next game. The next game's a must win, and you're facing Blake Snell, who looked incredible and has always had your number. It's annoying. All right, go Birds. Go Birds. What do you got for snacks?
Yeah.
All right. So I did a video on my YouTube channel, which Steven, you're on. That's cool. I did a video on my YouTube channel saying, all right, first 4 weeks of the season, Saquon hasn't had a 100-yard game yet. A.J. Brown is averaging 37 yards a game. Like, what are the odds that continues? And I don't think it continues today. But it depends on who
Daddy?
Patrick Surtain's on. What?
Are you talking about the Eagles versus Rams watch wrong?
No. Jack, I don't think you're going to understand 97% of what I'm talking about today, honestly. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. Good tackle. All right. I can tell, too, like, nobody wants to talk sports today because there's, like, no one on TikTok. Usually on TikTok, I have, like, I don't know, 12, 15, and there's, like, nobody on today. Everyone's just checking in and then immediately checking out. And I felt the same way. Like, I woke up today feeling like I don't feel like watching sports today. I need a – and why in the world do they have today off? Like, they played yesterday after not playing for a week and a half, and then they have Sunday off, and then they play Monday. It makes zero sense for the Phillies to be off today. All right, good tackle, good tackle. Oh, look, rookie of the year favorite, Jahad Campbell. I mean, I'm not streaming the game. It's really just like me. This is it. This is what you're going to get. Me commenting on what I say. I apologize. I'll tell you what's going on, though. That's about it. It's just a sad Phillies fan watching the Eagles to try to get my mind off of it, but that won't work. I can assure you of that. All right, go Birds. Here we go.
I agree with you.
Thank you, Jack. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Here we go. Good tackling. And there's Jahad Campbell. Again, no, it is not Jahad Campbell. Thought it was. Guess it's just the same at this point. 3rd and 4. Okay. Need to stop here. 3rd and 4. Really good tackling so far, though, early on. It feels so weird to see anybody in a 58 that isn't Trent Cole. Just bizarre to me. But he's like one of my favorite players of all time. All right, 3rd and 4. Get a stop here. Get a stop. Get off the field. Start the game off right. Beautiful day, by the way. Really, really nice day. Airing it out. Nice. No flag. They'll get off the field. That's big. That's big. The AL team's playing back-to-back today. Steven, it makes zero sense. Like, they're not traveling. I don't understand any of it. They're not traveling to give, and this is my problem, is like the best of 5 thing that I've complained about on pretty much every stream I've ever done because I can't stand it, never have. You could fit a best of 7 in if you didn't have these ridiculous days off the way they do. Like, well, you don't need a day off today, and yet you have a day off. So, all right, Broncos are punting. Returnable, no. You just gotta get in the end zone. Get in the end zone. All right, we're good. We're good.
I wish when you have a nice background.
Pat, I'm still broken. So am I. That came out really good, Jack. Really, really good.
Yeah, I know.
Really, really good.
There you go. It's for you.
Thank you, but I'm not gonna. Put it back where you found it. Put it on the put it on the island.
My spin back.
Okay.
I mean, spin out.
But I like it though. It's really, really cool. Came out great. Nick, dude, I'm the same way. Like I said it when I started this. Broncos winning the Eagles. Well, Mike, it's 0-0, but we'll see. Yeah, dude, I woke up today like, how did they do it again? And yet, like, I should be preconditioned at this point for them. Oh my God, Alex Singleton. Totally forgot he was a human being. Yeah, like it was just a kick in the dick. Like, it sucks, man. Ball batted down. Because they had it and they let the game off. I mean, like they let them back into it, and then the decisions that Topper made were horrible. Like, you bring in Matt Strom, Jack, stop, dude. Seriously. All right, you're just like trying very hard to kind of like. No, I don't. Jack, I'm trying to go to therapy right now for a bad loss. Thank you, love you. I love you so much. Yeah, DJB, that's fine, man. Cheer for your team. I don't really care, but like the spam stuff, if you just keep spamming, I'm just gonna block you. But you can cheer for your team. Like, I don't have a problem with you saying "Let's go Broncos," but all right, it's like a 4-yard game. to bring in Matt Strom in that situation. Why? He inherited 8 runners all season, and now you're bringing him in, and you don't bring in Tanner Banks, who is your guy to bring in with inherited runners. Copy and paste of game 1 last year. Yeah, it's exactly copy and paste. I am Sam trying to go through to therapy, and I got an adorable 6-year-old over here eating Skittles that he won yesterday. Watching the game, dialed in. We're dialed in over here. Just trying to go to therapy. A loss is good. They need to win game 2. Like, it's a must win at this point. Got all day to throw. Jesus. Oh, he's turned around. He doesn't get it. All right, they'll punt. Goddard got turned around. Dodgers fan here, and I honestly thought you guys would win it when we were down 3. Yeah, Sophia felt the same way. Believe it or not, was a very different mood. And then the Dodgers got something that the Phillies didn't, which was a clutch hit from somebody in their top 4, and the Phillies top 4 did nothing at all. And yeah, I mean, Nick said it. It's a copy and paste last year of the Mets Phillies game 1, unfortunately. But the Phillies top 3 guys going 1 for 12, not putting together good at bats. Bro, we got Snell. Yeah, on game. It's not Brad. I'm aware of who they have. You don't have to tell me. Trust me. If I felt good about the situation, my mood would be way different. I don't think it's a sweep though. But whatever. I'm dead inside. So I don't care. I mean, I do, but Mark Reevy on the YouTube chat. Miss you, Pat. Was at the game last night. Yeah, Mark, I went to Wawa like an hour after the game, and there were people there. It was a somber Wawa crowd, except for one guy who was clearly under the influence of something. If the Broncos win this game, we're Super Bowl contenders. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I think the Eagles are Super Bowl contenders, so go New York Giants, go. That's cool, man. Cheer for your team. All good. I'll tell you, what's your name? Sports Boy? Kind of hard for me not to like Jackson Dart. That dude has so much swag. It's hard for me to like dislike that guy. I'll find a way, but it's the same like feeling I had with Baker Mayfield, where like I just can't dislike the guy. He's just got a aura about him. All right, Blue Chanel commercial. It's always good, This is what I'm resorting to, is breaking down the commercials, because I don't want to break down a baseball game. But both football teams have punted. 0-0 game. Broncos have the ball. I love Taco Bell, by the way, going to this like they're going back to their roots with like the skater, grimy X Games, where your place to go to for like $2 burritos. Love that.
What are you talking about?
Sports. I do watch. I do watch baseball. Unfortunately, that's probably why I sound like I'm at a funeral. DJB again, dude. I don't care what point you make, but if you just keep copying and pasting, I'm just gonna block you from the thing. Like, we get it. You think Bo Nix is better than Jalen Hurts. That's a thought. That is a thought that you have. Okay, that is an opinion. Here's a fact. Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl. I experienced it 9 months ago. Okay, so you can have that thought. Make it once, dude. Make it once, and then come up with another thought. I don't need the whole thing spanned. Like, nobody's dying to see that 5 times in a row. Respectfully. Again, you can cheer for your team. Like, I'm not, we got a Giants fan in here. That's fine. All good. We got Dodgers fans. Not hating. But, like, the constant, like, just great, dude. Cool. You think Bo Nix is better? I think Jalen Hurts is better. We're not changing hearts and minds out here. There's nothing I can say, nothing you can say that's going to make me change my opinion or make you change your opinion. Have you been learning your Bad Bunny yet? Oh, yeah. I'm dialed in. Took 2 years of Spanish, so I'm good. That is the biggest, like, whiny complaint in the world of, like, who's playing the halftime show. And I hate to be, like, this guy. Like, that's, like, a non-ball nowhere complaint. Is like, football fans care about, like, who's in the game. You know, I mean, your neighbor named Peggy who does the PTA, she cares about who's playing the halftime show. Handoff. Wow, they're going like heavy with the handoffs. They got a first down. Wait 1 minute. Everyone have their opinion. Yeah, that's exactly. Like, trying to be respectful out here. You get it. How would Hurts do on the Panthers? I don't know. He's not on the Panthers. I don't think the Chiefs. I don't like the Eagles, but thank you for being the Chiefs. Yeah, no problem, man. I don't know. I don't know how you do on the Panthers. How would I do as a 6'5" guy? Like, dare to dream. First and 10. Then you don't know ball. That's fine, Jeff. I don't. You're named after a very mediocre football coach, so all good. You know. You don't know ball. That's the person that made me laugh today. There you go, Jack. Slime time game. Thursday. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right. How are those Skittles treating you? Why'd you put the Skittles in the fridge, by the way?
There was nowhere to put them.
Okay. All right, go Birds. Second and 6. Second and 6. This is.
And
all
so
right.
it would be more
It'll be
satisfying to eat.
3rd and 6. Let's go Dodgers. That's fine, man. Cheer for your team. All good.
Let's go Dodgers because Jackie Robinson's on the Dodgers.
No.
What do you mean?
Do not say that.
Okay.
No. Look, my home kid's cheering against the Phillies. Cool. Who's your favorite college football? Jack. I love you so much. Be seen, not heard. Like, I'm aware of who you're named after. I was there in the delivery room, believe it or not. Fully aware of who you're named after. Favorite college team's Temple. Big win yesterday against UTSA. Huge win. 3rd of the season. Bowl eligibility still alive. Did I watch it at 2 a.m.? Absolutely, I did. Yeah, because I'm a degenerate. So I watched the Phillies, and they broke me. And then I watched UFC 320. And I watched Ankalaev just run through him. Oh, my kid, yeah, he owns me all the time. And then I watched the Temple game, and I went to bed at 3 a.m. Dead inside. Arizona, Nick Foles. How's everyone doing? How are they? How's Arizona's team? I don't follow anything of college football other than Temple. Good stop. It'll be second like 9. Did I miss anybody? No. I don't know why, but every time I hear Arizona Wildcats, I think it's the movie Speed. I mean, I know why. Like, it's a focal point of the movie, but you'd think I'd think of like a player or something. But no, I think of Speed. But that's what happens when you don't know ball. 2nd and 9. And another handoff. They're going really heavy, the Broncos, with the handoffs. 4 and 1. Only lost to Iowa State. Oh, that's good. That's a good. I'd love to be 4 and 1. I mean, but Temple played Oklahoma and then they played Georgia Tech, so there was no way that they were ever going to be 4 and 1. But yeah, no, that's. Do you live in Arizona? I love Arizona. You look like the average. I appreciate that, honestly. Because I'm horrible at math. Little do you know. 3rd and 6, good stop, but it's kind of a no man's land. But I feel like it's too far for them to go for it. It's gonna end up being like 4th and 3. No, Colorado. Okay, that makes sense. Well, then how'd you end up as an Arizona fan? Yeah, I was a track 3 kid, by the way, for the math teacher thing. Definitely not a math. Well, I would have been like a history teacher, if anything. But all right, here we go. I will bet my life savings you don't make over 70K a year. Okay, that's fine. Oh my God, they drew him off sides. Yeah, that's fine, man. I mean, you can bet whatever. My W-2 says LOL. Pretty open about it, so all good. I don't really know what my income has to do with Eagles Broncos, but that's fine. I'm in a frat, so watch your. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm not really worried about you or Skylar or Jonah or your Vineyard Vines bros showing up. I can't believe he jumped. So something tells me I'll live. I make $17K a month. Tommy, thrilled for you, bud. That's awesome. I'm jealous. You getting your baseball cards out?
Yeah.
Oh, good stop though. Good stop. Really good stop. Tackle for loss. I don't know why the Broncos are going so. Don't disrespect the Chargers. I didn't. Weird flex. Very weird. Yeah, I didn't even say anything about the.
Hey, these kind of cards are actually really cool.
No, they are. Yeah, I was actually talking. I was telling somebody yesterday about that card
Hack Wilson.
at work. Yeah. Thanks for Palmer and Bosa, by the way. But I'm not a. Okay, whatever. Oh, fumble. Get it. I think they got it. I think they came down with it.
Yeah, I really like the mosaic cards.
The mosaic cards are cool. That one ref had no idea what's going on. That one ref was like, "It's over here." No, it's which way am I going? But the Eagles recovered it. Strip sack. I don't know. I think it was Jalix Hunt got the Bo Nix. Oh no, Cooper DeJean got to him. Good job by Cooper DeJean. Nice job.
Daddy.
And then they recover.
Daddy.
Where do you live in Pennsylvania? I'm guessing. Yeah, in Philly. What's up?
I should put my own baseball card in here.
You should. You can. I live in Philly. Tell Jalen to get AJ going. Dude, John, me and you both, dude. Like, every single game, I'm betting AJ Brown to, like, break out. And I'm just over here hemorrhaging money that I don't have because I don't make $17K a month or $70K a year. But good job by Cooper DeJean. He's crazy how much of a stud he is. Or what corner is better? Riley Moss. Okay. But like John, I don't think you were on earlier. I said this to the beginning. So I made a YouTube video on my channel, which you can click the link in my bio if you want. Just help a guy out and subscribe. That'd be cool. But I made a YouTube video last week about like what do we know about the Eagles after 4 weeks. I was like, AJ Brown hasn't had a 100-yard game and hasn't even come close. He's averaging 37 yards a game. And Saquon Barkley hasn't had a 100-yard game. Like, what are the odds that continues for another month? What's up?
Made the Phillies.
Awesome. Love that for you. Like, it's just pretty – it's hard for me to imagine that it continues where A.J. Brown is not a focal point. But even with all that, even with the fact that Saquon Barkley hasn't had a 100-yard game and A.J. Brown is me and you, they're still 4-0. Like, that's pretty crazy when you think about it. So – Northeast Philly, where what area of the Northeast? Because I'm from Northeast Philly. I'm in Roxborough now, but I grew up on the Oxford Circle area. Went to St. Martin Tours for grade school and then Doherty for high school. What is
It's
it?
the Golden J. Turner.
Put it back.
Yeah, I actually don't want to get fingerprints.
No. It's right here, bud.
Oh,
Yeah. He's looking at baseball. Oh, Home Circle. Okay. Yeah, my best friend moved to Home Circle in high school. So, not to brag, kind of ran those streets a little bit. Not at all. Didn't do it at all. I have a YouTube channel as well. Went to North Catholic. I'm sorry to hear that. No, I'm kidding. Both our schools closed. All right. Johnny, what's your YouTube channel's name? So I can go and hit the subscribe button because I realize how hard getting subscribers is. Go Birds, Billy. Go Birds. Always and forever, my man. Because somebody else was in here like a couple streams ago, and they were like, "Hey, can you follow me?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then I went to go search their like handle, and I guess their YouTube channel was different than their handle, and I could not find it. And I felt really bad. It's in my bio. Okay, awesome. I will when the game's over. Promise. Delaware. We're in Delaware. First state. No income tax or no tax on goods. My Browns lost again. What was the score of that? I saw they were losing late. Central High alum. That's where my cousin went. Central High. 4th and 12. Here we go. I don't see. So if you go to my bio, you'll see the link tree. Link tree will take you to my sports channel. The sports channel is the one that I need subscribers on. The movie one I don't. Newcastle. Beautiful this time of year. Newcastle's gorgeous. I'm actually talking to somebody in Delaware. who was in Philly last night, and I was like, "Oh, this is great! Like we can meet up." And then I had a horrible headache, and the Phillies lost, and it should be there. But anyway, just search my name. Search like Pat Egan on YouTube, and you'll find it. It's either me or an Irish singer. Wow, that was off the foot. That looked weird. But he made it. He made the field goal. So it was 3-0 Denver. Yeah. So the Sports Channel. If you just type in Pat Egan on YouTube, you'll find it. There should be a link in my bio. There should be a link tree in my bio for TikTok. And that should take you to it. But if you can't find that, if you just type in Pat Egan, you should be able to find it. Very mediocre content. I just need subscribers, though. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm good. Jesus, what was that? I don't know what just happened, but that was cool. I guess Johnny did it. Thanks, Johnny. I don't know what that was. But yeah, YouTube makes you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to finally get like paid. What's he fussing about?
And you wanted me to get him out.
So, okay. I might have to go refill a bottle. I do all kinds of stuff, but plus paranormal investigations. I'm not built for that. Not built for it at all. That stuff's terrifying. Phillies had me down, and I am dead inside. You won't see a lot of smiling on this chat. I apologize. I'm using this as therapy. I have a kid. I have a 2-year-old who is crying now. All of a sudden, he's like whining. I have a 7-year-old on roller skates. Doesn't know who Brink is.
I know what you're talking about now, and I'm not 7. I'm 6.5.
He's about to be 7 in a couple months. He doesn't know who Brink is. I have
I
failed.
do know who Brink is.
I failed as a father.
I remember him.
I think Jalen will get 150 passing yards. I
It's a rollerblade movie.
I never bet Jalen Hurts with passing yards because you just don't know. It's so hit or miss. Love Reed Blankenship. Don't know if he'll be back. I'm going to have to go refill a bottle. I apologize. Yeah, the Disney Channel movie. The classic Disney Channel movie. I said earlier, Brink, and he was like, I don't know who that is. All right, it's a commercial break. I'm going to go refill a bottle because his brother won't stop crying until I do this because his brother was probably asleep. He went to the bathroom. He woke up his brother. Not your fault. Woke up the brother.
My brother
Not your fault. Not your fault. Now all of a sudden the brother's like, whoa, like my bottle's empty. And then he's fetching me, who's the waiter. Who's better, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter? Not even close. Not even close. I mean, like Jordan Davis has played much, much, much better this season. No doubt about it. He's been pretty good this season. But it's also taken 5 years for that to happen. With that said, he's still a rotational player. Jalen Carter's a monster. Eagles will lose this football game. They just might. And if they lose, they'll be 4-1. Johnny, thank you. Let me go grab a bottle real quick. Nobody leave. All right. Jack, come here, bud. I need you to give me this. Give him that. All right, I'm back. All right, got the bottle. A little slow on my time. I'm going to be honest with you, but didn't miss anything. They're just returning the kick. All right, thank you for subscribing. I like the jersey. Thank you. I rotate 4 jerseys. I rotate this, Nolan Smith, Dawkins, and Nick Foles. How about Cooper DeJean or Jordan Davis? Who's better? It's not even close. It's Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean's tackling ability in open space is incredible. It's so good. Close the door. The Eagles had something so rare last year where they had 2 rookies make an impact on the team, and it wasn't just 2 rookies. It was 2 rookies in the secondary, which is so – I mean, you guys know ball. So rare. I would take Reed Blankenship. So they had 2 rookies make an impact in the secondary, which is beyond rare, and play really well and didn't look like rookies. All right, Saquon Barkley gets the handoff. He'll get like 4. And Cooper's just picked up right where he left off, and then Quinyon Mitchell last week was the NFC Player of the Week. So, yeah, it's they did a really good. I mean, they stole Cooper DeJean in the draft. Like he should not have fallen. Do you like the Lions? I don't like the Lions, but I don't hate the Lions. It's not like I am against the Lions. I have no real opinion on them. The only team I don't really like is the Cowboys. First down. Wow, they threw to a guy named AJ Brown. I didn't know that was allowed. And you're with me on that. I didn't know that was allowed to throw to AJ Brown in the first quarter. Look out. Look out. But to Aubrey, yeah, I'm happy for Detroit that the team's finally good. Eagles fans, I'm sure there's a few. They do bleep like this. You mean they do watch alongs? I think every fan base probably has a guy like me doing it, but yeah, it's fine. Love is love, man. Love is love. Is Hurts throwing early? He is throwing and he's completing them. So it's second down. I'm not gonna lie, worried about this game. Let's go, Brown. That's fine. I want to cheer for your team. I don't like. I hang out with them, but my attraction level is to women. But no, this is cool. You can keep with the narrative. That's fine. Oh, there goes Barkley. There he goes. He'll pick up like 20 on that. Jack, what are you doing? It's my kid over there because I had sex with a woman, believe it or not. Thanks, man. I respect you. Well, I don't know if I respect you. I don't really know you like that. John, you can cheer for your team, man. All good. Not gonna hate on that. Get stiff on by Barkley. I feel like that's the first really time this whole season that he's kind of busted through and had like a big hole. Well, yeah, it was. It was the longest rush of the season. I can tell you. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because I don't want to listen to Tony Romo for an entire game. Grant Calcaterra getting involved in the passing game. That's cool. Go Birds. 999, I guess, would be your thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, Johnny's on YouTube. Yeah, let's go Birds, Johnny. Go Birds. Yeah, so this is a good time to plug my YouTube channel that I desperately need subscribers on. And I said it earlier. I don't think you were in here, man. Like I saw Singleton. I was like, I forgot he was a human being. But you know what? Good for Alex Singleton. In all seriousness, like was he a great linebacker? No. But I always respect the guys that carve out a career and they have to go to the CFL, and they really, really work hard and they go from CFL to undrafted CFL special teams and they'll end up having like a 10-year career. So like good for him. He seems like a good dude too. Everything I've heard about Alex Singleton when he was on the Eagles was like he was a good dude. But I mean, I hope they run him over. 1st and 10 Birds, 3-0 Broncos, 35-yard line. Dude, they look good. I mean, dare I say this drive? They look good. They're doing these crazy things called crossing patterns. Devontae Smith there on that one. It's craziness. Turn down the TV and put on the mirror. I'm good, Johnny. I'm all right. I never do that. I'm not a synced guy. I'll tell you a quick story that no one asked for. When I was working in sports radio, there's Saquon. My kid brought me like his little Saquon thing.
I got a Santa coach.
Oh wow, they bit on that fake so hard, and so did I. Grant Calcaterra again. They bit so hard on that. Up on the same side. Yeah. So when I was working in sports radio, this was years ago, and I'm talking like a decade ago. We would do these game day watch along thing. It was kind of like this, but like at a place. We'd go to like a different bar. I was working in promotions at the time. Hated it. We go to this bar in Jersey that had incredible wings, like really, really good wings. I'll never forget the place. But the place is called Dominic's, by the way, if you're in Jersey. Great wings. But they had like a tailgate. That's not good. Who is that? Landon Dickerson's holding his ankle. That is not good. Yeah. Shocking. Stop me if you've heard this before. Landon Dickerson's banged up. That is not good. So anyway, they had the game on and it was like, all right, let's just stay for the game. Like we had to stay until the game started, but because we wanted to watch the game, it was like, let's just stay for the game. They had the TV on and I'll never forget because it was the year that Colin Kaepernick like broke out in the NFL because the Eagles played the 49ers that year. They had the game on and then they had Merrill Reese and Mike Quick. But what you were listening to was a good 10 seconds ahead of what we were watching. And it got to the point where after like the first 3 drives, I'm like, we're leaving. Like I'll just DVR the game. I'll get caught up. Like I can't do this. So yeah, I never turn on the Merrill. I'm not a Merrill fan. I'll be honest with you. I think he's been cooked for a decade plus. That is not good. Oh, Landon Dickerson's so good. He's just always banged up. Good Lord, we can't have anything good in Philadelphia. I mean, all right, South Philly. Let's be fair here. We did have something good last February, but right now, yeah, nobody wants to hear that. And I'm with you. Like, this is not happy, Pat. This is dead inside, Pat. You guys are all cool though. Fan of all of you. All right, balls on like the Broncos 12-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Dickerson left, but I feel like he'll probably be back. And they look good. I mean, early on, like the offense is actually moving the ball really well. This is probably the best that we've seen Saquon look all season. He's like running people over. The offensive line's creating big holes. They're doing a good job of mixing in the RPO, which they didn't do 2 weeks ago at all. So they look, dare I say, impressive. And the Eagles defense forced the turnover, which is cool, but they didn't do anything with it.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
All right. All right, he'll pick up like 1, 2nd and 6. We sing the song when they score touchdowns.
Okay.
Not just when they get 1 yard. All right.
No, I don't understand football.
I know. You'll understand it eventually. Trust me. But I mean, you know what a touchdown looks like at least.
And I understand baseball.
You understand baseball more than you understand football. But that's probably because you've played baseball. It helps when you play it. Like guys like me and you aren't really built for football.
I got it out before.
All right, 3rd and 8. Need to convert here. Airs it out. AJ. Oh, no flag. That sucks because it's you're doing so well on that drive and it stalls in the red zone. But figure barring a horrible miss, it'll be a field goal from Jake Elliott. What do I think of the Phillies game, Nate? Hey, cutie. It's Charleston saying hi. Hello. I'm kind of dead inside. But there's another example. I can attract women in Charleston. Huge. I'm big in Charleston. Philadelphia, it's like, no, we don't want any part of that guy. But hey. What do I think of the Phillies game? Your team wins every week, dude. It's so true. It's just the most Philadelphia like sports fan in the world. It is my son. I had sex twice. It's the most Philadelphia thing in the world. Like we can't have nice things. It's like your team's 4-0. You won a Super Bowl. But it's just the way that the last 24 hours have gone in Philly. It's not even the 24 hours, it's 12 hours in Philly. What do I think of Philly? Yeah, the Phillies game was the carbon copy of last season, and it was bad, and I had fun for a little bit. It went from fun to nerve-wracking to this is the worst. I hate sports. I want to go home. What's up, bud? What is that? You got Santa? Oh, love you too. Love you too. Are you a 76ers game? I'm assuming you mean fan. Season tickets. So, but yeah, it's I hate the best of 5. It backs now their backs are against a corner. Their backs are in a corner. Their backs are to a corner. You get what I'm saying? To win 3 or 4, 2 of which now need to be on the road is insanely tough. And you're not only that, you're facing Blake Snell and Yamamoto, and I don't like that at all. So yeah, I don't feel great. What's the score? 3-3. 3-3 is the score, J-Man. Favorite Eagles player of all time? That's tough. Dawkins, but like I'll give you one real quick before I get to the Sixers one. The Sixers question by Nate. Dawkins is like unrivaled, but my number 2 is probably Trent Cole, and I don't think many people pick Trent Cole, but I love Trent Cole. Trent Cole is one of the most underrated Eagles of all time. He does not get enough credit. All the dude did was rack up double-digit sacks this season. As far as the Sixers, I'm actually high on the Sixers. But I am Charlie Brown running at the football, and that's on me. Like I need to look inward on that and do some work on myself. But I actually think that the Sixers will be good. I mean, I think there's a chance that we look back on last season with the Sixers and we go, like, that's the best thing that happened to them. And I say that because you ended up getting the number 3 overall pick in the draft in VJ Edgecombe, who, like, it's preseason and, summer league, but, like, he looks the part. And so you end up getting him, and we all know, like, it's going to rely on Joel Embiid. If Joel Embiid can stay healthy, then this team goes. Joel Embiid can't stay healthy, then they have no shot. And that is, by the way, that's the case with every team in the NBA. Like, you take Giannis off the Bucks, you take Brunson off the Knicks, you take Tatum off the Celtics. Like, the teams they're not going to contend. So it's on Joel Embiid. And when Joel Embiid is healthy, he is the best player in the world. He wasn't healthy last year. And I don't even think it's a Paul George thing. Like, I know, Nate, you said Paul George. I think this team, even if Paul George is meh, what a return. Just like a gutty return to get an extra 5 yards. Even if Paul George is meh, this team should still be really good. With the depth they have and all that. You would hope, obviously, that Paul George isn't. You'd hope that Paul George is great. But Joel Embiid, I mean, people forget, like, before the injury, 2 years ago or whatever it was, 16 months ago, he was averaging more points than minutes played. That's insane. And then, Jared McCain, I hope he stays healthy. I'm not really worried about this current injury at all, but Embiid hate is incredibly annoying. It's unbelievable, Johnny, the Embiid hate, because it's like people will go like, oh, he whines. I love when people say he's soft. What a pass by Bo Nix. What a pass. It's insane. There's plenty of Sixers fans that will be having huge revisionist history in about a decade with Joel Embiid, where they'll go, I can't believe I got to witness that dude play basketball. And I don't blame him for moping or whining. Like, you look at his career, he's 7'2". He broke his face twice. And he's 7'2". One of them was on a 6'2"'s guard's shoulder. It's insane. Oh, we're talking about Embiid hate. I hate I do too. I mean, I'm a huge Embiid fan. By the way, end of the first quarter, 3-3 tie game. But it's insane. Like, he is a unicorn. He's a 7'2" Cameroonian king unicorn. Jamal, my thoughts on the Phillies game last night is I am dead inside. I am not surprised. No, I am surprised. But I'm surprised more at myself for being surprised, if that makes sense. I should have seen that coming. I didn't. I think these two teams are really evenly matched, the Dodgers and Phillies. But to see, again, for like the 5th postseason game in a row, your core guys not come up clutch is infuriating. And that's the difference, is the Dodgers got a clutch hit from a guy in their top 4, and the Phillies didn't. And they didn't put together good at bats. I think Topper managed a horrible game. I thought he was really, really bad last night. I thought he managed and he panic managed, bringing in Strahm when he did. This isn't revisionist history to bring in a guy when he's only inherited 8 base runners all season, and your guy to bring in all season long with inheriting base runners is Tanner Banks, and you don't do that, and you decide, oh no, we're going to Uno reverse it. Dumb. Jack, can you turn off the Lucky Ducks thing? Go Eagles, rat. Go Eagles. Love the name, by the way. I knew exactly what was about to happen. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like you kind of felt it. But when they got out, when Robertson got out of the inning on Muncie, I felt good. I am watching the game. No, I am. It's a commercial break, Joe. 3-3 end of the first period. Jesus, I don't know ball. Hit thumbs down for that. End of the first quarter. I felt good when Robertson got out of it because he didn't have his stuff. And then and that's another mistake he made, to bring in Robertson again to start the 7th. He didn't have his stuff. It's clear. He couldn't hit the strike zone. And then you bring him in 7th. And, I'm lucky enough to know a few former players from my career in sports radio. And, like, they'll tell you, like, to come in a relieved situation, your adrenaline is so amped up. Then you have to go sit on the bench. Your adrenaline dips down. Then you're going to get back up. Joe, unfortunately for you, they threw it to Smitty in the back of the end zone. He just didn't catch it. It wasn't a great throw. But fortunately for you, they've actually gotten the passing game going a little bit this game early, which is pretty rare this season. It's pathetic how soft our linemen have become. I don't think they're soft. He got his ankle rolled up. I don't necessarily think that's a soft situation. He's also a guy in Landon Dickerson that, like, he's always banged up. There's always something with him. And he came into the league like that. He came into the league with banged up knees and stuff. So second down, by the way, quarter just started. It'll be 2nd and 5. Who scored for the Colts? No idea, man. This is a Broncos-Eagles thing. I don't. Hopefully Josh Downs, because I have him in my fantasy team, but sorry, man. Hard to heal without rest. I mean, yeah. Counter to that would be it's early in the season, but I would expect Landon Dickerson to be back out there next drive. He just got his ankle rolled up on him. Good run by J.K. Dobbins. I hope he scores today because I have him on my fantasy team too, but I also have like bets, not to put the pressure on him, but like I have like probably $12 riding on this. So hopefully he does score. But 3-3, Broncos currently driving. Yeah, I would be shocked if he doesn't come out. Or if I should say Joe, I would be shocked if he doesn't come out for the next drive. All right. Both teams look decent though. I mean, the Eagles defense already forced a turnover, but it's still tied. It's 3-3. Broncos going really, really run heavy early on. Another run too. The Eagles so far have done a pretty good job of bottling up the run, but this current drive, J.K. Dobbins is like finding his way. Cowboys cooking. Ferguson scores. Go Birds. Yeah, always go Birds. Go Birds always and forever. Always and forever. What's the score of the Cowboys game? Because when I do these, I just don't know the score of any game other than the one I'm watching. And then if I get like an update. Landon should have never came back so early. I tend to agree with you for a guy that's always constantly injured, I was a little hesitant about that. But then on the flip side, like I didn't even get through 3 seasons of house. So what do I know? But the flag on the play. 10-3. Okay. Cowboys are a tough team to figure out this season too. Like they're losing to the Bears, and they gave the Eagles a game, and what was I saying? I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling. All right. Penalty on the Broncos. It'll back them up a bit. That'll help. 3-3 game, by the way, if you're just joining in. Now it's a good time to tell you guys, if you could just click the link in my bio and go to my sports YouTube channel and just hit subscribe. You don't need to watch a thing. I just need subscribers to start getting paid. I got to get off the pole. I have to get off the pole. And if you
YouTube play button.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But you need 100,000 subscribers for that, and I'm roughly 99,400 away from that. So I don't think I'm getting that anytime soon. All right.
I want 8 subscribers.
Thanks, bud. My kid, because oh man, Bo Nix just missed connecting on what would have been probably a touchdown. I don't know how in the world. Who was that? Was that Cortland Sutton? Whoever it was. I want to see a replay of that because he beat not just one guy, but he beat 2 of them. He's got a linebacker and is it a door? No, it's Keely Ringo. They drop a lot of good passes. I mean, I don't necessarily think that was on him. That was just like Bo Nix just missed it. Oh, good sack. Let's go. Great sack. Don't look at him, though. Don't look at him when you do that. It'll be taunting. You'll get 15 yards. Wow. Bo Nix had no shot on that. 4th and 21. Great job by the Eagles. Great job by the Eagles defense. Jack, what are you doing over there? Oh, you got your what are they called? Tiny mates? Teeny mates. Sorry. Lane needs to get needs to not get a neck injury this time. Last week. Yeah, last week though I put more on Jalen. Jack, can you not do that on the floor? Or you can do it on the carpet, but like on the floor it's just loud. Yeah, last week I put a lot more of that on Jalen. I just didn't think he was sharp last week. But again, like this team hasn't even hit their stride, and they are still 4-0, and I don't think that gets mentioned enough. Is like Jalen hasn't been the most accurate this season at times, and Granted, like when he needed to be against the Rams, he was great. But there's been times you just go like, oh, he just doesn't look good. And then Saquon not getting 100-yard games so far. A.J. Brown averaging 37, and they're still 4-0. Great job by the Eagles defense to get them out of field goal range. Cool to be me on the YouTube says, meh, Cowboys suck. Defense is switch G's. Garbage DC as well. It's hard for me to imagine the Cowboys will be it's hard for me to imagine the Cowboys will be good just because I have no respect for their head coach. But they're just a weird team. They're just a weird team to figure out. Sometimes they look like they could be a contender, and then next they lose to the Bears. It's getting boring seeing them win all the time. I disagree with that. I don't think it's going to be boring at all. I enjoy it. I'm just like dead inside from the Phillies. Like I'd be in a better mental space right now if the Phillies had won. But it's hard for me to completely
Take the Cowboys away.
Yeah, take the Cowboys away. Trash.
Join them.
Trash. It's hard for me to get amped for a October game against the Broncos when I just watched playoff baseball and I watch bad playoff baseball. Offense needs a long drive to score here. Yeah, I agree, Mike. And Mike, they kind of did that last drive and then they just stalled out. But
Daddy,
defense looks really, really good. What's up, bud?
What's your second favorite team?
For what?
Football.
I don't have one. It's just birds.
I do.
Who is it?
Bengals.
Okay.
That's the only other team I've cheered for. But
Oh, yeah, because you watched the Simpsons game, yeah. Phillies, why are we losing the Dodgers? All right, so, I mean, the easiest answer, what's your name? Decay. The easiest answer to give you is the fact that the Phillies' top guys have not performed. And this is a situation that's plagued them the last couple postseasons where it goes back to 2 years ago against the Diamondbacks where their top guys, I'm talking, why is he up? The Turners, the Harpers, they didn't get the job done, and then it carried over last year to the Mets, and then it carried over to this season. So, Jack, that's not helping. So it carried over again, where you have Turner, Harper, and Schwarber last night went like 1 for 12. They didn't really put together good at bats until very, very late in the game in the 8th inning. And the Dodgers got a key hit from a guy in their top 4, and the Phillies didn't. And it's a carbon copy of last year of what happened against the Mets, where you got the pitching. Pitching performed pretty decently, and your big guys that you pay all this money for, they didn't. And it's not like I don't think they can come back in the series. They do, but I'm just dead inside currently. I'll feel a little bit better tomorrow, but they just don't look locked in. And that's Mandy. Like I thought this year would be different. I did a whole video on YouTube about how this year was different. And last year they were leaking oil, and this year they weren't. And
something happened with his bottle.
What happened?
The little thing went down back in.
Okay. Did you fix it? Go grab it and I'll fix it. And it's like last night everybody knew the game plan last night, or they should have. Was did he drink all that again? I'm gonna have to go get another bottle. Barkley handoff, he'll pick up like 4. Everybody should have known the game plan was put together good at bats against Ohtani, up his pitch count, hopefully get him out of there by the 5th. Ohtani's really good. If you can get runs off him, great, which they did. But after they got the 3 runs, their approach at the plate was non-existent. It was first pitch swinging, hacking, and they didn't put together good at bats until the 8th inning. And by that point, when Ohtani did come out of the game to put a starter in, it's like the Dodgers lucked out in that situation by the horrible approach by the Phillies hitters. Horrible approach. Barkley picks up 4. A little slow to get up, so he'll probably come out of the game. Lane Dickerson's not back in. Cool. Love that. Dickerson's out with an ankle injury. Yeah, Leon, it's a must win tomorrow. I told that to the 6-year-old that's zipping around here like he's Brink. Must win. You can't put yourself in a situation where you need to win 3 straight games, 2 of which are on the road. Yes. What a pass. What a pass to A.J. Brown. That feels good to say.
Are the
They haven't done that all season. Yeah.
Are the other people who are watching along watching the game too?
I think so. I think most of them are. Some of them aren't. Some of them are trolling me. All right. When we get another commercial break, I gotta go refill a bottle. If you've watched postseason baseball, time to get creative with the bullpen. That's like what annoys me about the bullpen thing, Jason, is the fact of I was complaining about this earlier. All season long, you end up going to Tanner Banks with inherited runners, and then the postseason comes around and you panic and go to Matt Strahm. Not great. Yeah, DK, I was a mere 7 minutes ago being like, oh, I expect Landon Dickerson to be back. It was a rolled ankle. He'll be all right. Nope. I mean, he's on the bench, but he's questionable to return, so who knows? Not great. Bullpen better than the Dodgers. That's Liam. One of the more frustrating things that I don't think gets talked about is you go out and you trade for Duran. Second 11, by the way. And he's not gonna just throw it away. You ended up losing your. You trade for Duran and you see him, and it's in a loss. Like, not exactly the way we planned it, right? That's ridiculous. If Nola needs to come in and Duran needs to come in the 6th, I don't want to see any part of Nola. I don't want to see Nola ever again. I'm good. Nola coming in that spot with 2 inherited runners would have lived to give up a home run. He would have been craving to give up a home run. No, I'm good. Never need to see that dude again. I can't stand Aaron Nola. I am so against Aaron Nola. Maniac, cheer for team in. All good. All good. Imagine playing Tampa. Oh, wait, we won that game. Doesn't help when top of the lineup doesn't do anything. Exactly, Steven. Like, look, you got a production last night from the bottom of your lineup. Awesome. The top of your lineup did nothing. Like, Kyle Schwarber looked bad. And he took ownership of it, but it doesn't help. You know, Bryce Harper didn't do much. Trey Turner didn't do much. I mean, yeah, like both guys got on base at one point, but and then I don't think it was well managed. Oh, he jumped. He jumped, but was it predicated on the Eagles jumping? Yeah, I think it was. Who was it? You don't know. Oh, happy game day, Amber. We're a little dead inside. Good to be honest with you. A little dead inside. That was close. A little close. I thought he kind of moved because the Broncos player moved, but whatever. I'm biased. I blame that number 8 guy. I don't blame. No, see that's the thing. I don't blame Castellanos at all. But I'm a Castellanos fan. I don't blame him. I fully put a lot of it on Rob Thompson. Oh, deep ball, and he's got him. He's got Devontae Smith. Who's the guy who needed Devontae Smith to come up big? Because that is a massive gain for the Bears. We're so back. Phillies by 100 tomorrow. Whoever 57 yards. Love that. Got a bad feeling about this game? No, you don't, Mike. You have a great feeling about this game. It's 3-3 right now. Not sorry. Eagles just come up with a huge 57-yard completion. So now they're at like the 26-yard line of the Broncos. Oh, I'm sorry, Liam. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah, I can't stand Kike Hernandez because the guy decides to not play baseball until October, and it's infuriating. That's really good coverage. And it's a flag. I didn't think it was pass interference, but what do I know? I don't know ball. But bold strategy to go after Patrick Surtain. I would not. But it worked out because they got a flag on the play, and we're probably going to see the push here. Yeah, my bad, man. Sorry, Liam. But yeah, that's like so I did the pre and post with PHLY. Allphly.com, but you can find their YouTube channel and stuff. But I was doing the pre and post, but you do the pre, you watch the game with the guys, and then you do the post game. And one of the guys that I did it with, Tyler Zulli, who I worked with at the Fanatic, was like, this dude is going to end up getting a hit because, of course, he always ends up getting a hit in the postseason. And sure enough, double down the line. At that point, Sanchez is leaking oil a little bit. You bring in Robertson. Okay, Robertson gets out of it, but Oh, they did a fake. Touchdown. Tutty. Dallas Goddard. Let's go. We're back. Touchdown. Up top. Up top. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I need your opinion. What's your opinion on the Raiders? We play them this season. Yeah.
Allen and Ginter are so good.
Oh, Allen and Ginter cards are the best. The Raiders are kind of just there. They're very, very mediocre. I think they're a little bit better coached than Antonio Pierce just because they have Pete Carroll, but they're like meh to me. They're just they're a 7-win team. They do, Mike. They have some really they had a lot of talent from people that I worked with, the Fanatic, but then you also add in the writers that they have. They got Bo Wolf from The Athletic. They got EJ Smith from The Inquirer. I think this is unbiased of me, like truly unbiased, because I was saying it before I worked there. Their Sixers coverage is the best in the city. If you're a Sixers fan, PHL wise, you got Devon Givens, my dude. You got Derek Bodner. You got Kyle Neubeck. Like all three of those guys are incredible at their job, and you're not getting better Sixers coverage. And then the Flyers, you've got Charlie O'Connor, same thing, The Athletic. Like he's the beat writer. Like they have really, really good talent over there. If we don't win in baseball, then we get to win a championship in basketball. I hope. I hate Prescott. I don't like Dakota Prescott either, personally. I can't find the Saints game. I know they're on TV. I know you're an Eagles fan. I don't know, man. I don't know why that's blocked, by the way. That's weird. I had to approve this comment. I have no idea why I had to approve that comment. That's ridiculous because I've gotten way worse on these chats. I've gotten people that just come in and throw racial slurs. That gets through. A guy looking for the Saints game, I had to approve that. I don't know. I'm in Philadelphia. If anyone can help him find the Saints game. Sixers are due for an NBA title. They're due to get out of the second round. It's a commercial break. Eagles are up 10-3. Let me go fill a bottle real quick. So please don't leave. Thoughts on them not pulling Sanchez earlier? I don't think it was that. I think you actually can make the case that they could have kept Sanchez in. I wouldn't have personally. My problem wasn't pulling Sanchez earlier. My problem is because you think Sanchez can get through 6, and he looked incredible. My problem is putting Robertson back out for the 7th. Horrible. To go off TikTok. Really? Grow up, TikTok. Grow up. Let me go get my kid a bottle. Oh, come here, Jack. I need your help. This is like 15 bottles kids had.
Why are you doing so many?
And usually if he drinks the bottle, he goes to sleep. He doesn't want to sleep yet. I know he needs a nap. Here you go. Give him the bottle. Go help your bro. All right, we're back. Had to be on dad mode, dad duty. My weekend with the kids. Love it. Kids are a blessing. Yes, Sixers guy and PHLY are the best. Steven, couldn't agree more. Steven's on the YouTube chat, which is a good time to beg people to hit the link in my bio, go to my sports YouTube channel, and just hit subscribe. I need subscribers. You don't have to watch anything. I am a whore for subscribers right now. I need to get on the poll. 10-3 Birds, 7:15 left in the second quarter. Who was the guy? Oh, we got the guy from Baylor. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe, number 3 overall pick. I love the fact he's wearing 77. I don't know why. Hard to stop the Dodgers in the mid innings. I don't agree with that. Respectfully, I think you can stop them. I think the Dodgers showed why they won a World Series last year. And I think they showed why they won 100 games last year is because I don't want to say they know how to win in the postseason, but they certainly know how to win the postseason. Like they get clutch hits. They got a clutch hit yesterday from a guy in their top 4. The Phillies didn't. And the Phillies haven't been a clutch team in the postseason since the Diamondbacks. It's hard for me to say the Diamondbacks didn't break the Phillies, but the Diamondbacks 2 years ago seemed to break the Phillies because now all of a sudden, it's like you have no home field advantage. Not on the fans. The fans try, but their record at home is not good. And you're top of the lineup guys. They don't come up big. Devesh, what's up, my dude? How are you? I think the Flyers will win something eventually, but not until they get a goalie, and they don't have a goalie again. Oh man, he almost batted that ball down. First down for the Broncos. It's the same crap every year with the Flyers. They'll have a mediocre goalie like Samuel Urson. They'll try to convince themselves that he's the guy, and he's not, and everybody knows it. And until they get a goalie, it's another thing with the Flyers. I'm going to end up interviewing Charlie O'Connor from All PHLY, who is like their big beat writer. He's the Flyers' best beat writer on the beat right now. And last time I interviewed him, he was mentioned some goalie prospect they're high on. It's the Flyers always have 3 goalie prospects that are like the greatest goalie prospects in the world until they come over and they play in the NHL and then they suck. And that's like Ivan Fedotov. I mean, we just heard about Ivan Fedotov for years, and now he's on waivers. So, Diamondback series was the worst thing ever. Mike, I was at Game 7, and it was horrible. And not only was it bad in the sense of you ended up getting a gutty performance from Ranger Suarez to keep you in it, but then you got no clutch hits. And they don't put together good at bats. And that's my problem. Like Kevin Long, what exactly is your approach with this team? I don't really follow hockey. My dad's kind of a fan of Flyers. I mean, I play it a lot, so I follow it quite a bit. Also, can we all agree that Joel is the problem? Not at all. Not even close. Respectfully, okay, not even close. Joel is not the problem. Not even a little bit. Joel is a 7'2" unicorn, best player in the world when he's healthy. His health is the problem. Joel is not the problem at all. No. There will be no Joel Embiid slander. Joel Embiid is a guy that you tell your grandkids you watch play because he's that talented. He's that good. He's just always injured, unfortunately. 2nd and 9 for the Broncos, by the way. Great stop. Cool to be me on the YouTube chat. I apologize for not seeing this a little earlier. Last year, Game 1 NLDS scores a couple in the first inning, and then nothing. Bats disappear. It's exactly. Dude, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as last year. You got okay pitching, decent enough for you to win. Your bats didn't come up when they needed to. And in a best of 5, your bats need to come up more than ever. You cannot take a game off in a best of 5. You don't have the luxury of taking a game off, especially when you have the home field advantage, apparently. Oh, they got to him. Good job. All right. Daryl Morey is the problem. He might be. I don't know for a fact. I don't like the fact that it'll be 4th and 8, by the way, so the Broncos are to punt. I don't like the fact that multiple players have basically said, like, he told me one thing and he did another. I understand it's a business, but still, it's not – the optics aren't great on that front. Well, the one thing I'll give Daryl Morey a lot of credit on is he can draft when he has them. Like, his first draft with the Sixers, he grabs Tyrese Maxey at 21. He drafted fairly well when he had picks, and he was, like, okay at it. You get Jared McCain at 16. VJ Edgecombe, it's preseason.
Hey, look at this
but
puff.
what is it?
It's a puff covered in Skittle.
Oh, that's funny. So I think his talent evaluation is there, but I think he's just kind of bloodthirsty at times, and it gets in the way. I mean, the best thing he did was when he traded James Harden, he got picks back and expiring contracts. I think that was smart because the picks now he could go out and get something with them. But the Knicks are on fire. The thing that worries me about the Knicks is they don't have Thibodeau as coach. Because when Thibodeau is the coach, I was like, I'm not worried about the Knicks. And by the way, me saying I'm not worried about the Knicks meant I'm not worried about the Knicks in the postseason actually doing something because I felt like, the Knicks will run out of gas because it's a Tom Thibodeau team. I think the worst thing about the Knicks is the fact they don't have Thibodeau. And now it's like, okay, well, let's see what the Knicks can do without Tom Thibodeau running them into the ground all season long. I hate the Knicks, though. I hate them. But that's like a person. Like, I don't like Jalen Brunson at all. He's a rat. I'm a Temple fan. If you're aware of the backstory of that, you're probably not. It's a commercial break, so I'll tell you. Jalen Brunson was going to Temple, committed to Temple. And the deal was Jalen Brunson was going to Temple as a player. His dad, Rick Brunson, who played at Temple, was coming to Temple as a coach. And then all of a sudden, don't know who, but all of a sudden somebody leaked it to the media that Rick Brunson was going to a place to get massages. And by the way, he was using the name Patrick Ewing when he booked him. And there was SA allegations. And obviously Temple's like, well, we can't hire this guy right now. And the Brunsons got so pissy about it that he sent his kid to Villanova. And I actually met Jalen Brunson at the Eagles-Niners NFC Championship game. I was lucky enough to be in a suite, and the guy I was with introduced me to Jalen Brunson. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm a Temple fan. And I just mean mugged him. Like I wasn't going to be all buddy with him at all. Not after what he did to my favorite college team. So yeah, I wish the Brunsons nothing but the worst. You got your is that sandwich you mate?
Move it.
By the way, I grew up with Carmelo Nick, so I'm used to the whole thing. Carmelo was so good, man. I was watching, I guess, the Jeff Teague clips on TikTok with Carmelo. People don't remember how good that guy was. Hey, buddy, not well, Dave, at all. But thank you for checking on my mental well-being. I'm not well. I'm unwell. Someone hit my chems. I'm not okay. Because I fell for it again. I thought this year was different, and it's not. The Eagles are up, by the way, 10-3 with 5 minutes left. They have the ball. Defense looks really good. All right, if you want some positives. Defense looks really, really good. And the offense looks good. The offense, this is the first time all season I thought, oh, well, and that's not true. The offense in week 1 in the first half looked good. But this is the first time all season I thought, like, okay, this looks like last year's team. They're moving the ball. They're distributing it well. You know, I mean, Jalen's doing a good job. He's mixing in the tight ends. He's mixing in the receivers. Like, A.J. Brown's gotten the ball plenty. Like, the Eagles look good.
And you're up to eating food.
That's fine. The problem is, the back of my mind, I'm like, tomorrow the Phillies play, and they might let me down. Do you think Paul George will give us any? I do. I think Paul George was in a tough situation last year because he comes in thinking, I'm going to play with Joel Embiid and I'm going to play with Tyrese Maxey, and he barely played with either of them. And then not only that, he didn't play well. That's a really good catch by A.J. Brown that just showed. It's a replay, but it's a really good catch. Not to make – I mean, I'm making excuses for the guy, but I don't think that he's necessarily cooked like a lot of people. But again, I'm – Billy Mumfrey from Seinfeld. I'm a cockeyed optimist. All right.
You're on the naughty list.
Oh, good job just to get that ball away. When did the Sixers start? Ballpark start day. I think it's the 20th or something. Pat, I feel a lot better this week. I don't, Corey. But that's Phillies related. That's not Sixers related at all.
Are you talking about my cousin,
I'm sorry,
Corey?
Eagles related. No. Guy I play hockey with. All right. Go Birds. Smitty got a bomb. Joe, I shouted you out when it happened. I don't know if you were on here when it happened, but I shouted you out. Not by name, because I completely forgot who it was that needed Devontae Smith to come up big, but thought of you when it happened. Good job on the blitz pickup by Saquon Barkley. Really, really, really good job. And Devontae Smith, again, first down. Probably picked up 15. Yeah, I know, Corey. I'm aware. All right. Some of us are sportsmen. Some of us like multiple sports. We're not just hockey boys. Okay. Kidding, obviously. But Corey's been in the locker room with me. He knows that. It's all love. All right. Backs up. Offense was way better. Like, look, A.J. Brown. They go from Devontae Smith to A.J. Brown. Like, this looks like last year's team. Way, way more like last year's team. I'm having fun. Like, I know you can't see it in my face because I still am dead inside, but this is more enjoyable to watch. Corey is right. Corey is 100% right. Last week was not fun. This week is fun. We're all having fun. My 6.5-year-old's having fun. Having a ball right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. He's kind of bored. He doesn't understand football. All right, A.J. Brown. 4 for 35. Yeah, you just want to play Lego Harry Potter.
And hug you.
They're doing a really good job of picking up the rush. Did he catch that? Did Jahan Dotson catch that? What a grab. I need to see a replay of that because I thought he was out of bounds. Oh, wow. What a catch. I thought he had it. Wait, so foot down? Foot down. Yeah, he's good. What are you talking about, Tony Romo? What do you mean? He caught it in both, in the 1 and the 2. I can't tell you how much dislike I have for Tony Romo. On the Mets, I want to hear your thoughts. I don't understand how it's an incomplete. He caught the ball, and when he caught it, his foot was down. And then he brought his other foot down. Look, he catches it, 1 foot's down, and then that foot's down. What am I missing here? I enjoy watching the Mets lose. Way too much. I get way too much joy in it. It doesn't help now because the Phillies lost, but when the Mets lose, I smile a lot. And to watch them have a $340 million payroll and to lose, and then to have Pete Alonso 8 minutes after the game say I'm opting out, couldn't get enough of it. I was laughing the whole time. Yeah, it's too much joy. I wish that organization nothing but the worst, and they seem to come up clutch in that category.
Batty the best.
Halftime, I'll probably hop off TikTok, charge my phone a little bit, and then come back in the second half, by the way. And then YouTube, I'm still live the whole time. There's only like 5 people in that, but if you want to help a guy out and click the link in my bio, go to my YouTube channel, and hit subscribe. I'd appreciate it.
Especially to the Jack and Joe Up video.
No, not that channel, bud. Other channel, sports channel. Why don't you go color or something?
You know, if you're watching a video and you just scroll down, you can subscribe.
Yeah, I do know, but they can't do that on TikTok. On TikTok, they have to go through like steps. They have to actually like click a link in my bio. Well, they have to go to my bio, then they have to click a link, then they have to go to the channel, and then they have to hit subscribe. It's a 4-step process, which is really tough to get people to do. Really tough to get people to hit a button. So, why don't you go color instead of like whatever you're doing with your? What are you doing?
Doing my hair.
Okay.
And my face.
Yeah, I hope we're never them.
Am I having a demo in Mercedes?
No. It got canceled. I forgot to tell you.
Aw,
I don't know how it's. I still okay. And look, I don't know ball. I don't know ball. I don't get how that's incomplete.
Yeah, so.
I whatever. Yeah, or you can just search on YouTube. Just same name. Barkley picks up like 3. Funny enough, so on my Instagram, which like no one should follow because it's horrible. But my Instagram, it's all just me taking selfies at the movies by myself. And because I'm by myself, I put my Jack. If I need a co-host, I'll let you know. Thank you. Love them. Go Birds, J-Man. Go Birds. So because I'm by myself at the movies, I put my name as Steven Glansberg from Superbad. What am I supposed to eat lunch by myself like Steven Glansberg? And I got a DM from someone that was like, "Hey, Steven." I'm like, "My name's not Steven." And then some girl DM'd me. She slid in my DMs and she also thought my name was Steven. I was like, "It's not. It's Pat." Google Steven Glansberg. You'll get the joke. Go Birds. Go Birds. Here we go. I love them. I do. You need a co-host. He was sitting here for a while. You know, he's fine. But like he just chimes in. I think he thinks I'm talking to him most of the time. That's the problem. All right, 3rd and 8. Need to convert here. Need to convert. because they get the ball to start the second half. So if you can find a way to score, oh, cool, false start. Well, that's not going to help. But if you can score before the end of the half and then get the ball, oh, yeah, that'll do it. 10-3, J-Man, 10-3. Oh, Decade got you. 2:34 left in the half, 3rd and 13. Eagles have the ball barely in Broncos territory. Barely. Man, they are showing Alex Singleton a lot. I don't know who the camera guy is, but he's a big Alex Singleton fan because they just keep showing that guy. No, they're not. The penalty backed them up into their own territory. So it's 49-yard line, 3rd and 13. Backs up. He's got plenty of time to throw. Takes off, though, but he's going to drop for a loss. Okay, so they'll punt. They'll punt with 2:27 left. They have one timeout, which not great. Megan, always go Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Road to victory. Go Birds. You're using a pencil? What does it say? Like and
subscribe.
Oh, I think you spelled most of it wrong, but I appreciate the sentiment. You put lick. Like is Like, my guy. Glad you didn't put that on the thing. Do you know I'm happy about this not Peyton Manning era Broncos? Oh, down it. Oh, Jesus, man. Yeah. Are they out? Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like they finally have a quarterback. Like the Broncos finally have a quarterback. The worst decision they made was drafting Paxton Lynch. Like that's like a forgotten era of Broncos football that non-Broncos fans completely forget. Is like they took 6'7" Paxton Lynch out of Memphis, and he wasn't even good at Memphis. And then they quickly were like, yeah, this ain't working out. And then it was like the Brock Osweiler era and the Trevor Siemian era. And then they finally seemed to hit on Bo Nix. He's missed a couple throws today, but for the most part, he's looked all right. But the Eagles have also the Eagles have done a really good job this game of getting after him. Coverage has been good. Like defensively, the Eagles have been swarming this game. They've looked really, really good. Antonio Brown is the worst. Antonio Brown is a walking CTE. All right. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. The Eagles only have one timeout. It's not great, but drop him back to throw. So get him. All right. It's great. Incomplete pass. Love that. All right. So the Eagles actually might get the ball back because it's 2nd and 12 now. Or I'm sorry. It's 2nd and 10. 2:12 left. You'll get the stoppage of the 2-minute warning with one timeout. You can theoretically get the good job by Jordan Davis. I'm not a Jordan Davis guy. I was the Raiders fan. I used to love that man before. Oh, I'm sorry. It's hard to keep track of everyone, but yeah. Bo Nix is looking like Stevie Nicks. I went to the Eagles Raiders game a couple years ago. Cool stadium. Screenplay. Okay, there goes any chance the Eagles getting the ball back because they just picked up a first down on the screen. So 2-minute warning time. 2-minute warning. Oh, but yeah, I guess if you're a fan of any team if you're not a Broncos fan and you're a fan of a team in that division, yeah, I guess you enjoy the Trevor Siemian, Paxton Lynch era Broncos. Especially after the John Elway years too. And then my dude Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer retired from football and then went on to have like a handball career. He was like one of the best handball players in the country. I will get it to you during a break. 2-minute warning. So, yeah, again, 2-minute warning. I'm going to hop off TikTok, and then I'll come back for the second half. But if you, in the meantime, could hit the link in my bio and subscribe. Will Chamberlain did play volleyball. It's good. That's good Wilt knowledge by you, Mike.
Got a baseball card that I can put in a binder.
What's that?
Got a baseball card.
Oh, cool.
It was the one from
Yeah.
the fridge, but
That's my favorite baseball card.
I mean, I'm sure I should put it in a binder.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, I think I saw an open space. Yep. In the Reds area.
It's always interesting to hear about the athletes that played multiple sports.
Oh,
but
no,
that you
I'm going to
didn't
put
really
it with the Phillies, so there's some open spaces with the Phillies.
aren't well known. I did a whole TikTok on football players that were drafted into baseball. It was like a picture one. It was just you could scroll it. But AJ Brown was one. I think he got drafted by the Padres in the 13th round. Mike Vick was drafted by the Rockies, I think. Freddie Mitchell was drafted. I forget by who, but he was drafted. Hello, Primo. Primo, you're coming in a bad time because I'm hopping off during halftime. But come back in the second half. Don't do that because your brother is sleeping. I swear if you go in there, dude. Why?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Again?
Well, I didn't move it.
Okay, no, go. Just be really, really quiet. No, go to the bathroom. Be really, really, really quiet. I thought you were just going in there to mess around. If you have to go to the bathroom, go, but just be super. Hey, actually, take your shoes off or take the skates off and then go in. I don't want him waking up at all. And if you're rolling around, you might hit the pack and play and stuff. If y'all had a real quarterback, bro, tell me about it. If they had a real quarterback, they might win the Super Bowl. Crazy. If they had a real quarterback, they might just win the Super Bowl, but alas, they don't. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Dare to dream, though. Maybe one day. I don't want more kids. No, I was done with one, and then I slipped and she fell, and we ended up with two, and now we're not even together. Good stop. Okay, good stop. All right. 2nd and 5 for the Broncos. They're obviously trying to put points on the board. Good job. Way to go. It's cute that y'all finally got one and think you are on top of the world. Well, we have two, first of all. I don't really know if you know ball. I think you're trying hard to come off as a ball knower, but the Eagles have 2 Super Bowls. They're 4-0. And they pulled their starters during the Super Bowl. So, dude 24, respectfully, you've never seen that, ever, in your lifetime. You've never seen a team pull their starters in the Super Bowl because they were up by so much. Now, I forget what quarterback it was that was the Eagles quarterback when that happened, but he must perform pretty well that game because if memory serves me right, the one thing the Chiefs did was take away the run game. You can never take that away from Steve Spagnuolo. He completely took away Saquon Barkley, which forced the quarterback, again, I forget who it was, but it forced the Eagles quarterback to have to throw the ball, and they put up 40. So, again, you're trying, you're failing at this. There was a running back there, Ronnie Brown. Yep, number 2 overall pick, Ronnie Brown, Auburn, him and Cadillac Williams. Cadillac Williams went 5. Because John Gruden never drafted a quarterback in the first round because he was an idiot, even though Aaron Rodgers was sitting there. But no, he decided, I'll go with Bruce Gradkowski as my quarterback. That's what I'll do. I'll go with Bruce Gradkowski. All right, Eagles get the ball back. 1:19 left. One time out. I think they have one time out. God, I can't stand Tony Romo. He's so bad. So bad. I'm not showing the TV. This is what you get on these. When I say watch along, it means you watch and I watch and we go through it together. Not, I'm going to stream it and, there's YouTube TV for that. There's Sling. There's Fubo. No, you get me, a Phillies fan who is dead inside, going through a therapy session with you people while arguing with one guy whether or not the Eagles have a quarterback. Respectfully. 1st and 10, but they're far back. But, that's a bad throw. Might have been tipped, though. It's 10-3. Eagles have the ball with 1:15 left. It's 2nd and 10, but they're, deep in their zone. They're probably, on, the 9-yard line. Eagles will get the ball to start the second half. Romo is horrible, dude. Romo's, and I said this when he started, you really don't know ball. I'm dead inside because I'm a Phillies fan and they lost. Romo, his whole shtick of this Miss Cleo act when he first started, I said it when it happened. It's going to wear thin because the farther he gets outside of the game, he will incorrectly be predicting plays. And now he incorrectly predicts plays all the time. He has kind of abandoned doing it, and he's just a cornball, Jim. He kind of just sits there and he talks and he puts on a fake radio guy voice, and oh, this is great. He's horrible. And this has nothing to do with the former Cowboy thing. He's not good. But the problem is too, because I'm an Eagles fan, there were so many Eagles fans that fell over themselves to say how great of an announcer he was because they didn't want to seem biased. He's trash. He's trash bag juice. And that's the most animated I've gotten is ripping Tony Romo. Because I do not miss the days where Eagles fans pulled hamstrings trying to defend Tony Romo as an announcer. When it was like, oh my God, he predicts plays. The guy spent the entire Super Bowl trying to predict plays and he failed at it. Oh, Eagles will punt because the protection was not there. And Jalen Hurts took a shot. What's up, PDG? What's up, man? I appreciate you being a fan. I need Barkley. Are you still trying to do this? Well, at least y'all have an Eagles. At least y'all have an Eagles as an announcer. What? Dude, just get off. This is the thing, V Brew. V Bruh. I say V Brew. It doesn't feel like it's close, though. Like, and you're right. It's a 10-3 game, but I don't feel like it's close, but it is. Because I feel like, for the most part, the Eagles have played pretty well. Offense has moved when, at times, they look great. And the defense has looked phenomenal. And then you're right. I don't know why it's close. Look, dude. 24. This is adorable. You've tried repeatedly to, like, get some semblance of like, talk. Here's the thing, man. Like, I'm an Eagles fan, and they're the reigning champs, and they're 4-0, and there's two teams that are 4-0. So whatever you need to do to help make you feel better at night and tell yourself that you're winning in this situation, keep doing it, man. You're totally winning. Yeah, I definitely wish I was you right now. The Barkley. I mean, you're not going to give Barkley the ball in this situation. When they last had the ball, you're not going to give him the ball because you only have one timeout and you're so backed up. But good job, good rush, great, dude. I said this earlier. Cooper DeJean's open field tackling is so impressive. Just worried about being the Broncos, bro. You're worried about me. You're telling me what to be worried about. You're worried about me. You're on my live. Don't tell me who I need to be worried about. I'm living rent free in your head right now. Pretty clear you have swiped right on me. What a play, by the way, by Quinyon Mitchell. Targeting him is bold. Wouldn't do that if I were you, Bo Nix. 3rd and 13. Shot, they might get the ball back. The Broncos have the ball, but it's like 20 seconds left. But they're not far. I mean, that's like one completion away from field goal range. But an incredible pass breakup by Quinyon Mitchell. Like, really, really, really good pass breakup by Quinyon Mitchell. This isn't Grinder, bro. Well, you would know, I guess. Got him. Cooked him. Again, man, you're on my live trying to tell yourself that you're winning in life. Cool, man. My team is 4-0. God bless me. Bless me with Jalen Hurts. Deep ball. That's just get turned around, dude. Keely, get turned around. That's all you had to do was get turned around. You can't make an argument. You got to get turned around. Oh, no foul. No foul. Okay, that's one of the only times I've seen a guy plead his case and actually works out. Both teams are 4-0. Okay. You're right. Sure. The Bills are 4-0. What is it?
It's a diamond play button.
Oh, thanks, man. That was great. You forgot the whole YouTube part. Yeah. Eagles are 4-0. Bills are
What do you
4-0.
mean you forgot the whole YouTube part?
They are targeting AJ, and they both of them been trucking. They are targeting both of them. No, they are, Xander. Like they've targeted them both more than they have this entire season in the first half. Absolutely, they are. AJ has like 4 or 5 catches. Smitty's got probably 3 or 4. They've actually done a pretty good job of getting the ball and spreading it around. But the problem is it's 8 seconds left, so they're gonna just take a knee. But no, they've done a pretty good job of that. They just, I haven't disliked the way they played. Hey, hello, JR. Bad timing though. I'm hopping off. I'm coming back in the second half. Eagles should be up 2 scores. They should. That is correct. I mean, they had the one drive that they looked really good and they stalled out in the red zone and they kicked the field goal. I don't think Landon Dickerson's back. I don't see him. And that's a big part of the protection, obviously. So AJ Lee. So yeah, he's not back. He rolled up. Mailata rolled up on him with his ankle, so that kills their protection a little bit. But overall, they should be up by more. They're not. It happens. But he'll be back. Yeah, dude, I'm crying with my 4-0 football team. Yeah. Again, you're horrible at this. Like, desperately trying to talk crap when, like, you're just, again. You started out horribly, by the way, because you started out saying, imagine if the Eagles had a quarterback. And my response to that was, yes, imagine if they had a quarterback, they would have won the Super Bowl. So you started off not knowing ball. And then you just proceeded to just make yourself look like an idiot this entire live. You're telling me to be worried about. You're in my chat. Like I can tell you right now, dude, within 4 minutes, I will forget you even existed. And I mean that in the most disrespectful way possible. I will forget your sad existence is on this planet. So whatever, I know this is the internet. Whatever you need to do to look yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm winning at life over that guy. That guy that I watched for like 30 minutes and I trolled, I'm winning at life over him. Whatever you need to tell yourself. But at the end of the day, this isn't Eagles chat. This was the score of the Super Bowl that they won like 8 months ago. The 22 is deceiving. It's very deceiving. And the reason it's deceiving, and I know you don't know this because you didn't watch the game because you don't know ball. The reason it's deceiving is because 16 of the points that the Chiefs scored were garbage time points. After the Eagles pulled their starters. They pulled them. They said, oh, we don't want guys injured for the parade. If you don't like this, okay, fine. Here's the score of the Super Bowl the first time they won it. That 41, I don't know if you're aware that the 41 is against the GOATs. Not GOAT. The GOATs. Against Brady and Belichick. And again, I know you don't know the ball because you're an idiot. Disrespectfully, by the way. They did that with a backup quarterback. So for you to come on and say, oh my God, well, imagine if the Eagles currently had a quarterback. Yeah, imagine. They might be, 4-0 and reigning Super Bowl champs. It's 10-3 Eagles. I'm hopping off. I'm going to charge my phone. I'll be back. Hopefully that guy chokes on a Skittle. But you guys are great. I'll be on YouTube if you want to do that. Goodbye. What's up, dude? Charge my phone for a little bit. That's probably like the first time a guy's actually like irked me enough to go back at him. Where it's just like, dude, you just sound full. And that's the problem with this internet era that we're in is.
Who's me?
There's some idiot on TikTok. But that's the problem. Is like you get guys that just like they're this never say die attitude where they go, you know what? Maybe I should sit this one out. Maybe I shouldn't be talking in this situation because maybe this guy is owning me. No, they convinced themselves and they doubled down on it. Keep Dickerson out. Bring him in 2 weeks since they have extra time. Steven, I don't disagree with that statement. My only retort would be, okay, but he's always injured. Like, even if you keep him out, he's going to be banged up again. The dude came in the NFL banged up. That's why I don't know if I'd sign him to a long-term extension because I have no faith he'll actually be like healthy. I'm gonna go get him a drink. He wants lemonade. He's been patient. You've been patient. You're getting lemonade. He drew me 2 pictures. He drew me a YouTube play button. I mean, I have a shot, I guess, of getting this one on my other channel. There you go. You drew me that YouTube play button. Beautiful. I only need like 40,000 subscribers on my other channel. I'll get that. But yeah, give me a second, and I'll go. I'll go get him lemonade. You're just showing off your teammates. Watch out, bud. Well, I gotta get up. I gotta get your. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, all right. Do you want a snack or something?
No.
Yeah. You just want lemonade?
Yeah.
Well, hey, don't just stand there showing up. Give some analysis. Talk to the people.
Hello.
That's it?
What do you mean? What do you want me to say?
It's just funny because there was a girl on YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, and now you're quiet and you're showing up pictures. Yeah, people are gonna be dialed into this stream. Here. I don't want you drinking it though in skates. If you fall down, it's gonna go all over you and your jersey. So there you go. You don't want more watermelon? Okay. All right, we're back. We're so back. Oh my God, nobody left. Shocking. I do feel like the lack of engagement with not just TikTok, but or not just YouTube, but TikTok has definitely something to do with the Phillies game last night. Because usually, like, I have slightly more people on, and it's more than like 3 likes, and all right, Jack, respectfully, bud, they're not here to watch you show picture. Well, this picture's cool. But I just think so many fans today are just like, great, they're gonna win. Hopefully, move on. That guy goes under the phrase, "A mind is a terrible thing." It's so totally like Steve. And look, I'm really respectful for the most part of guys that come in and try to talk crap. But when you said you didn't want watermelon. All right, well, put it on the island and open it up, and you can have some. I'm pretty respectful, but like it's just the doubling down constantly. It's like, dude, you sound like an idiot, like a straight up idiot. And then it's the whole like I tell somebody like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be coming back. Oh, don't worry, you gotta go cry and come back. Yeah, dude. I just said I hope the guy chokes on a Skittle. Sometimes you just gotta like go back at them. And the problem too is when the day and age we live in, when you do end up going back at the trolls, they're like, "Oh, why is he so mad? He's big mad." It's like, well, yeah, dude. Like, what? You don't like it when it comes back at you? Anyway, like and subscribe. Let's do like a live touchdown score bet. And I can't. Why can't I do it? Oh, next touchdown score. That was it. We'll do 250 on you. On Saquon Barkley. And then we'll do 250 on you. And we'll do 250 on you. And that's it. That's all I'm betting. That's it. Answering some texts. Oh, good. My hockey group chat fired up. Love that. All right. It's 10-3, but how's everybody like feeling? Can you eat that at the counter? How's everyone feeling about it? Because somebody said on the YouTube or on TikTok, it doesn't feel like it feels like they should be up more. And because of that, it doesn't feel like a 10-3 game. I feel like they've played really well defensively. I mean, Jalen Hurts is 138 yards, touchdown, like hasn't played poorly. I do feel like the offense has definitely looked a little different since Landon Dickerson did leave. But this is what? This is the 5th game of the season, and I'm trying to figure out how many games where they've – I mean, it's obviously this will be the second that we know for sure. Is there another game this season where they've spent a good chunk of the game without a starting offensive lineman? Because there was the Lane Johnson game, and that was in the first quarter, and Landon Dickerson got rolled up in the second quarter, and both are just like huge when it comes to the offensive line and getting the push. I think that might be it, but still, I mean, that's 40% of your games. You've had a key member of your offensive line out for the majority of it. Not great. Hopefully he'll be back, but I figure, look, if he's not back at this point, why would he be back? What's going to change? CBS is doing a salute to Cyndi Lauper. Why? What are we saluting? That's right. Hockey returns Tuesday night. All right. I think the Eagles score in their first drive. I do. I still feel really good about this game. I'm not worried at all. I mean, Vic Fangio has done a phenomenal job this entire season, it seems like, when it comes to shutting guys down, and he's really, really taken away the entire offense, it seems like, for the Denver Broncos. They've done a really good job, too, of dialing up the blitz this game when they need to and getting after Bo Nix. Oh, sweet. Guy Fieri.
I was here for Halloween once.
You were Guy Fieri.
And I got a trophy.
You did. It was at the zoo. Houston up over Baltimore. Well, Steven, they don't have Lamar Jackson, so I'm not overly surprised about that. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm surprised it's 24-3. I'm not surprised they're winning. I am surprised it's 24-3. Colts up 20-3 on the Raiders. What do we got here? Tyler Warren, Jonathan Taylor. Great, love that. My fantasy team is so bad. I have no wide receivers. I have Josh Downs. He's got 46 yards, but he doesn't have a touchdown. Oh, my team's trash. Absolute garbage.
What?
My fantasy football team. It's not good. Are you done with the watermelon? Okay. When you're done, I'm going to need you to wipe off your hands. Because they're probably covered in, like, nasty watermelon juice and stuff. I still don't feel good after that Phillies game. And there's nothing really that can, like, get me to feel great with this Eagles game. There's nothing that the Eagles can really do. I guess they could, like, win my bets. I would need, like, Saquon to score a touchdown, Jalen Hurts to score a touchdown, A.J. Brown. I have a bunch of bets that kind of involve those three scoring touchdowns in some form or fashion. But, like, I don't – even that. Why would I stream the news during the game? They just had an advertisement for streaming. You can no. What are you doing?
Where's my hand?
No, do it. I'll give you use a wipe. Use a wipe. I really don't want you waking them up. Yeah, use one of those. All right, 10-3 game. Eagles get the ball. Probably go back on TikTok in a minute. God, I cannot tell you how much I dislike. I know I just went off on it. I dislike Tony Romo because it's just a yuck fest. Well, you've got two of the better teams out there, Jim. And when you look at Jalen Hurts, and what are the things he? Oh my God, dude! Somebody needs to wipe that friggin' grin right off his face. Stupid face. Can't stand him. All right. Let's go back on TikTok. Jesus. She's gorgeous. Let's go live. All right. There we go. Go Birds. Go Birds. Here we go. Go Birds. We're back, Jack. We're back. Thanks for putting that away. We're back. Go Birds. Man, a lot of RPO this game. Don't hate it, though. I don't like that throw. It's pretty clear he wasn't going to complete that. Go Birds. Go Birds. Here we go. By the way, congrats on the... Oh, thanks, man. Way more than sports talk channels, honestly, because they cover hockey a lot more. Been into it since Chuckle's departure. Oh, been into hockey since Chuck Fletcher. Thanks, man. It was fun. I mean, it was fun last night in the sense of like, for a couple innings, it was fun, and then then it wasn't. There's nothing worse than doing like a post game show like after like a devastating loss, but it's a lot easier to do it with two other people, obviously. But yeah, I'll be doing pre and post for them for good pass to Smitty. Smitty having a breakout game. I'll be doing pre and post for them for the entire postseason. Hopefully it lasts long, but yeah. All right, good throw. They've done a lot more RPO and a lot more crossing patterns this entire game than they have all season long, which has been great. Yeah, Devontae Smith, 96 yards today. Another RPO. Would like to see some more Saquon, but this is like a me problem, 100%. I sat Goddard and I sat Devontae Smith in two separate leagues, so I don't know ball. I don't know ball at all. It's a bad job by me. But in fairness, like Devontae Smith hasn't done anything this season. All right. And I was worried about Devontae Smith on Patrick Surtain. But, I mean, they've done a really good job of finding both A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. I mean, Surtain hasn't been an issue. All right. Oh, he's got him. Go, Saquon. Go, Saquon. Touchdown. Let's go. Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles fly. Score a touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Great job. Great wheel route. I mean, Saquon Barkley matched up against Alex Singleton is not fair in any form or fashion. Love that. Nice job.
And there you go.
What? I'm looking at. I don't see it.
Get out.
Oh. Love that. Love that for Bradley Cooper. Love it. We're so back, folks. Thank you. They did. They played in the stadium. Thanks, Jackson. Yeah, I rotate Mailata, Nolan Smith, Brian Dawkins, and Nick Foles. I kind of rotate them through the games. So haven't worn this one in a bit. Where did you get your jersey from? Just fanatics.com. It's honestly, I mean, like I know a lot of people will crap on Fanatics, but it's just the easiest place to get stuff. Almost had him. Almost. Love that. I think Jalen Hurts was like to that one guy that was like, oh, if only the Eagles had a quarterback earlier. I think he's like, Yeah, guess so. Oh, thanks, Steven. I was teaching him the Fly Eagles Fly song when he was like 2, but he didn't really understand. He didn't really get it until probably like a year ago. He got all of it. You started really like dialing into the words. But my 2-year-old now, he because of his brother, he can kind of sing Fly Eagles Fly, which is cool. I mean, it's that like broken toddler talk, but I can understand it a little bit. But that it's cool. It's cool to hear like the toddler get into it. Although if you guys were here for the Rams game, which I kind of doubt, but if you're here for the Rams game, I had my 2-year-old here and he was dialed in on the couch next to me. Dallas Cowboys or Jets in terms of like.
I remember that video because I was watching it and.
Yep. In terms of like what team I like, what team I would bet, what team. What's the question? Good parenting, yeah, trying. Desperately. Who do you think will win? Dallas.
Daddy, look, my tooth came out.
That's not a tooth. That's a Skittle. Both teams are cheeks. Both teams are trash. But I'll go Dallas. Tell you one thing I guess miss. You kind of just forget it, I should say. You forget because you don't really watch a ton of live TV, is you forget all of the crappy shows that like a Fox and a CBS and an NBC will try to promote during the games that you go like, oh, I have no interest in ever watching. Tacoma PD. Oh, 8 viewers. Dude, invite some more friends over, or just what to death, or just buyer them to death, higher than the death. So, couple things. Literally started this particular live. I started it like 5 minutes ago. But 2, even if I started 30 minutes ago, it would still be probably 8 people. 3, I don't have friends. I don't have the money to hire friends. So that's just being honest with you. But you know what?
He lives in an apartment.
Yeah, I just got roasted by a 6-year-old. Just really hammering it home of how pathetic my life is. But
and he's a famous guy.
No. Yeah. So like, I don't know what to tell you. Julio, whatever your name is. But this is it, and I'll live. I'll find the strength to keep living. Don't worry about me. I'm as surprised that there's 8 people here, but you're one of them, which is cool. So now's a nice time to beg you guys to hit the link in my bio and go to the subscribe button on my YouTube channel and click that. That would be cool of you to help me out, because then I could possibly Jesus Luzardo checking in. Love that. Need a big outing out of you. Then if I get monetized on YouTube, I can maybe afford to hire some friends. Weren't you the guy that became an Eagles fan before the Super Bowl performance? It was during during halftime of the Eagles. Not in it's a Jordan Mailata jersey.
There you are.
I became an Eagles fan during Kendrick's performance, but it was really like right as Kendrick hit the stage. I'd never watched football before, and someone was like, "You really don't do that. You really should check out this Eagles team. They represent your city." I was like, "Okay, I got nothing else to do. I've already watched all of Netflix. Fine, I'll check it out." And I was like, "Oh, like these guys are really good. I'll hop on the bandwagon." So you're kind of right in that situation, but yeah, I became an Eagles fan right before Kendrick called Drake a pedo. Landon Dickerson's out for the rest of the game. That's not good. Pickens or TJ whole season. I don't know. I got to scroll up and see what the context of that was.
When's Riley coming out?
I don't know. I would look. I'm gonna go Pickens only because with CD out and with the Cowboys being behind a lot of games, I think Pickens is gonna put up numbers, but they'll probably be like hollow numbers, but they'll be numbers for fantasy purposes. I did like that move for the Cowboys because I've always been a big George Pickens guy. Cool. I'm going to get to you in a second. What? They did kind of like a quarterback sneak push. I didn't know it was allowed. Ban it. It's horrible. The safety of the players, the league, they converted it. No. Cool to be me on the YouTube. Said back at 975, you love Mike McDaniel, even calling him your spirit animal. How do you feel about him? Still love him. Still do. Mike McDaniel's somebody I can't not like, and he is my spirit animal. Now the team's trash and he's gonna get fired, but I love that dude so much. Now, if I was a Dolphins fan, I might feel a little bit differently because like the dry sense of humor and stuff might end up annoying me. But no, I love it. All right, false start. That's good. Brian, I'm from Philly. I'm here now in Philly. I've gotten tickets from the PPA to prove that. They're relentless. I remember the one time I came out, I was a 2-hour parking situation. My parking, 2 hours, the max would have been like at like noon. I came out at 12:04, ticket. $26. Horrible. Oh, he's got all day to throw. Get him. It's a really good run by Bo Nix. Really, really good run. Really good run. 17-3, by the way, Eagles. They scored on the first possession of Go Dodgers. That's cool, man. Cheer for your team. All good. Barkley did score a tree. Scored on a wheel route. Beautiful throw by Jalen Hurts. The Broncos had Alex Singleton matched up against Saquon Barkley on a wheel route, and Jalen identified it, and it was not fair. And so, yeah, he scored a touchdown. It wasn't a rushing touchdown, but it was a receiving touchdown. So, they committed to the fullback. But overall, Eagles have played really, really well. The Eagles will stay undefeated. No, they'll eventually lose a game. And it'll be fun to see how the fan base reacts when that finally does happen. Like, they'll throw a clunker in there. Go Birds, Bianca. Go Birds. Always and forever. They'll throw a clunker in there. Like, it happened last year. They lost. They choked against the Commanders. But then also, if they're undefeated and they end up clinching the division, they'll end up sitting their starters for the playoffs. So, they'll play them until they get the first seed. But the NFC is, other than the Birds, you look at it around, it's like everybody's had that, like, wait, are they legit kind of loss? So, boo Eagles. They've been so bad for years. Go Chiefs. What do you mean they've been so bad? I don't care if you're going to cheer for the Chiefs. You can cheer for the Chiefs after that. That's fine. I mean, if I was a Chiefs fan, I would probably hate the Eagles too after the last 3 games where the Chiefs and Eagles have played. But Eagles they've been a good team for years. They've been some would say a champion. Some would say. Decent day at the office for the Birds so far. How are you? Mikey, what's going on, Mikey? Checking on YouTube. Yeah, this is probably the best they've looked in terms of like a complete performance. Probably should be up more. As I say that, the Broncos pick up a huge gain right up the middle. We beat y'all for the Super Bowl. They did. That's just a fact. I got magnets to prove it. Oh, here's $5, 2 for shipping. I sell them on 10 for 10 on what's that? On eBay. I want to hear back from Ashley. I want to know what she was talking about with the whole like they've been bad. Good job. Good bottom up by Uche. Good job. They can hold these guys to a field goal, or dare I say, create a turnover again.
Daddy, now it's a tooth.
That looks more like a tooth. That does. All right, go Birds. Always and forever, folks. Go Birds. When the Birds play well, everybody hearts, likes, or whatever it is on. I'm a Chiefs, Dodgers, Florida Panthers, Thunder fan. That is a hodgepodge of teams. Dodgers look good at least for you. Sucks for me. Really sucks for me. Oh my God. I realize what you just did. Ashley, for like a split second, I was like, how did she formulate that? And then I just clicked with me. This is why I didn't get into a good college. When people are like, oh, why didn't you get into Temple? Moments like this. Because somebody that knows sports would have been like, oh, I get it. She cheers for all the teams that won a championship.
This is probably the best I've done.
That looks really good. Oh, intentional grounding. Love to see it. Yeah, I was a little slow on that one. Ashley, a little slow. Embarrassing for me. People are pointing and laughing. See? Pointing and laughing at my stupidity. I'm a Yankees fan and an Eagles fan and a New York Rangers hockey fan. That's cool, Brian. My mom's a diehard Yankees and Rangers fan.
You too.
So yeah, she's from upstate New York though. I went to go pick up my kids at her place and I mentioned like, oh yeah, the Phillies, like we don't even talk about it. She's like, well, the Yankees game at dinner. I was like, Mom, you knew the Yankees game was over in like the third inning. The Phillies dragged me on. It was like a relationship on Hinge where like you're like, all right, she's not getting back to me, and then she randomly texts you out of the blue. Oh, hey, what's going on? Sorry, just getting back to you now. And you're like, well, I got hope. And then she never responds again. That maybe or maybe not happened to me. 3rd and 21. Zach Bond says, nah. Just bottled up Marvin Mims Jr. 4th and 15. Love that. Let's go. Defense again getting a stop. If I could heart my TV right now. Is that what it is on TikTok? Is it hearts? If I could heart my TV, I'd be smashing it for this defensive performance. Again, another stop, another punt. Defense has only given up 3 points. They forced 2 turnovers. I think it's hearts because hearts pop up. I'd be sitting there, bang, 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 heart. All for you, Vic Fangio. All for your defensive performance. Because the most impressive thing is that's the second time this game where the Broncos have been in, at the very least, field goal range, and they've been knocked out of field goal range with either a penalty, a sack, or whatever from the pressure with the Birds. And I think that actually is more impressive than the 2 turnovers, is the fact that you had them and you pushed them out of field goal range twice. It's awesome. We love it here. We love it. Go Birds. Broncos, Eagles, possible. No, I don't think so, Ashley, personally. One of the best rivalries in NFL history. It's funny you say that because when I was you can see him in the background flying around. When I was my kid's T-ball coach last year, I would have to send out the emails. No, Brian, I'm not. This is it, man. This is what you get. I'm not flipping the camera around. This is my therapy session for the week. So unfortunately, I'll give you updates on the game, but we're just here talking about it. But I would send out the email every week to the parents of like, hey, here's like the game time, the field, who's got snacks. But every game it would be like, all right, folks, this week we got Team Red, a rivalry renewed, and then crickets. And then the next week it'd be like, all right, we got Team Blue this week, a rivalry renewed, and the joke never hit. So you making that comment of like Eagles, Broncos, the best rivalry in football.
Team Black
we were Team Black. We were Team. Yep.
And you have to like beg them to get your like kids on your team.
No, I did not.
You did.
I did not.
You did.
Naki like Timu Bradley Cooper, Ashley.
And I didn't call you coach. I just called you daddy.
Yeah, but I was the coach. Horrible coach. Actually, funny enough, when I told the story. It's a commercial break, by the way. Eagles will have the ball. They're up 17-3. Stop doing that. Whatever you're doing, like with your mouth, horrible. Not married. It was. We're done. But I had sex twice, and now he's flying around, and I got another one. When I was like 13, my aunt and uncle went out to go see Wedding Crashers. And at the time, no one knew who Bradley Cooper was. And my aunt came home drunk and was like, Patrick looks like Brad. Because in my family, they call me Patrick. Patrick looks like the D-bag in – I can't curse around. He looks like the D-bag in Wedding Crashers. And then the D-bag became Bradley Cooper. I've been hanging my hat on that for 24 years at this point. Like at one point, I had a drunk relative say I look like Bradley Cooper, and now I have someone else saying it. I am single, yeah. Alex, what's going on, man? How are you? Yes, single, can't attract any woman in Philadelphia. If you live in like Charleston, South Carolina, I'm your type. Denver, Colorado, you probably are all over me. All right, let's get Saquon involved a little bit on the run game. Oh, another slant pass to AJ Brown. What's going on, Jason Tatum? Who lives with you? Well, I mean, my kids are with me now, but nobody lives with me.
Right now, we're living with you.
They stay quite a bit, but they live with their mom. But she lives like literally a 10-minute walk from my place. So, can I see? Of course, you can ask me anything, man. Brian and single. I make great throw, Dallas Goddard. I make very pathetic attempts to attract women on TikTok. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Um, with my like fashion sense and music taste. So, fly Eagles fly. That's right. Brian. No, I have not. Not yet. Can I ask you a fantasy question? That's the question. Oh man, that's hilarious. Not yet, my guy. Not yet. Way to evade. Way to evade the tackle, Jalen Hurts. Getting it done with his legs. Probably picked up 4. Yep. I'm not mad at you at all, Brian. That was funny. Pat's pulling the upset. I don't think so. I don't think they are. Dude, close the door. I want him sleeping. Dealing with you during the game's enough. Now I got to deal. You want me to deal with both of you? Grow up, Peter Pan. Count Chocula. 17-3. 5 minutes left in the third. 17-3. Eagles driving. You seem like your mood has gotten better. I get a little bit. I'm getting there. Good pressure. The comment from Brian helped, honestly. My kid zipping around like he's Brink from the Disney Channel, falling all over the place. That's not helping. But no one's allowed to talk to me during the game. I will not talk to you, Lulu. How about that?
I'm not a professional, all right? I'm not a professional. I'm innocent.
I will not talk to you, Lulu. I won't talk to Lulu during the game. It depends, Lulu. Honestly, like, welcome back, Mike. In my house. No, it's annoying. Like, it's very. I'll tell you now. Like during the Rams game when they weren't playing well, I was not. Oh, good stop at Patrick Surtain. They just keep going after Patrick Surtain, and I don't understand why. You hear it. Like if the Eagles weren't winning this game and they weren't 4-0, I'd be like a trophy dad. You know what I'm talking about? Like the dad who's like, let's stop it. But they're up 17-3. They look really good. I still don't really know why we keep going after Patrick Surtain, but bold strategy, Cotton. Didn't pay off that time. The Eagles will punt. But overall, the Eagles will look pretty good this game. Do you think the Eagles should run or pass? I mean, Brian, at this point, I would. Well, right now they should punt because it's 4th and 6. But they haven't really ran the ball a ton this game, which is a little surprising because they have this Barkley guy who's pretty good, but they've been throwing a lot this game. Yeah, Lulu, it's like because I got him and then I got the 2-year-old. 2-year-old will take a nap during the game, but eventually the 2-year-old's gonna wake up, and I'm gonna have both of them. Enjoy the rest of the game. Love the Phils tomorrow. Hope so, Mikey. Hope so. If they don't, I'm not gonna be mentally well. I don't know if I'm mentally well now, but not gonna be mentally well at all. They didn't break me like they did last year, but that first game, it's like, because you just need it. AJ Brown needs to go. No, Ashley does not. Stop that. AJ Brown's a freak of nature. He needs to stay forever. Eagles are winning, Brooke. It is 17-3 Birds, but they just punted with about 5 minutes left in the third. Eagles look good. I fell asleep at 3-0 last night. Yeah. See what happened. You fell asleep, and then they came back. Lulu, I'm not pointing fingers, but might be you. What's up?
You know there's a skate park nearby?
I did not know that. Where's it at?
It's like You go around to like where the Goyer starts, and you go down a little, and there's a skate bar.
Oh, okay.
And where the graveyard is.
Why can't they let AJ run vertical? All right, Ryder. So in fairness, I think they did nothing but vertical with AJ the first 3 weeks, and it wasn't working. Like I want the slant patterns for him because I feel like the majority of his catches are going to come on slant patterns where he's able to catch the ball in stride and turn upfield. And you've seen that this game. I think that's where the large chunk of his receptions are coming. Obviously, the vertical is big, but I think for the first 4 weeks, it was nothing but vertical with him. I barely saw any slant passes with him. So maybe you need to mix it in a little more, but I think the offense has done a pretty good job. Like I haven't had the only problem I have with the play call in this particular game is they just haven't gotten Saquon involved. In the run game, enough. Yes. What?
Never mind.
It's about 5 minutes left, Brian. I have to, even if the Phils fall, we will always have the Union Supporters Shield. Can't take that. Mikey, I have to approve this comment, believe it or not. And I said this in the first half chat that I did, because that's the second time I've had to approve a comment. I had a dude in the comments like a week ago that was just throwing racial slurs, and I had to like block them and all that. They allowed that, but I had to approve your Union Supporters Shield comment. Did you see the Colts game scores? Last time I saw it was like 20-3 Colts. But I don't know what it is now, unfortunately. Who got hurt in the game? Landon Dickerson got hurt. He got his ankle rolled up on, and he's not returning. You should have not approved that. Why? Why should I have not approved the Union support? I'll always approve your comments, Mikey. You're a day one guy. My mother-in-law grew up in Virginia, a Lions fan. How? Landon Dickerson's not returning. That's the only one so far. Brian, Philly, yep. Always here now, getting tickets from the PPA. Here just racking up tickets like a bad boy. Cool to be me on my YouTube. Yeah, it's a good time to tell you guys if you could hit the link in my bio, head to my YouTube channel, just hit subscribe. You don't need to watch anything. Just hit subscribe. I need subscribers for my YouTube channel, so please help a guy out so I can get off the pole. But Brian, because I do both TikTok and YouTube live. I'm sorry, cool to be me on YouTube. Asked me what my kid's Halloween costume could be. He's gonna be Draco Malfoy.
Last year I was Marty McFly.
Last year he was Marty McFly, killer costume. This year he's Draco Malfoy, and he's gonna wear his like Draco robe to picture day. It's gonna be epic. I would love to meet you in person. I am very disappointing in person, believe it or not. But yeah, if you ever see me, I'm the small guy. I'm very small, so look down. Detroit is a paper lion. I think they're good, but I would say like we've seen enough of. It's early, but the first 4 weeks of the season, like no one in the NFC scares me. You know, I mean, the Rams are good, but like I feel like every team that's supposed to be a contender has had like one bad loss, except the Eagles. The Eagles are 4-0. You know, and they had that like gut check performance against the Rams where they came back. He's gonna say my father is potentially a British accent. I hope, dude. Potter, my father. The difference is this kid's dad can't do anything. Draco Malfoy's dad had some pull. We're going back. I hope, Brian. I hope to go back to back. Ohio State or the Eagles. I'm a Temple fan, so I don't care at all about Ohio State. If you do, though, that's cool. But good return. Good return. Nice job by Jahan Dotson. All right, Eagles have the ball. 3:40 left. 3:40 left in the third. 17-3. And then we got a commercial break. So have a good day, Brian. Go Birds, bud. Thanks for stopping in.
Daddy.
Like and subscribe. What's up?
You always have 100 subscribers.
On the one channel I'm begging for, it's like 6. Oh, all right.
100?
Yeah, a little bit over that. Go Birds. Go Birds. No, Brian, you're the man. I'm rubber and you're glue, Brian. So any compliment you send my way, boom, back to you. Watching your TBS and brand new vid. Thanks, Scott. He's sleeping right now, actually. He's napping, hopefully. So he's the one that, like, when they're both in the car, I'll throw on, like, I don't know, Under Oath or Dance Gavin Dance, and I'll be like, all right, boys, like, I want to hear you guys sing. And
Or
this one will be like, I don't know the words.
Or cute without the E.
See, he knows cute without the E. Big emo kid.
Go crazy on.
Big Dave. I mean, I have a that's my brand new tattoo, just as the devil and God raging inside me. And then that's my Thursday one. So yeah, huge. I don't necessarily, other than like the t-shirts, I don't dress like it. Like, you never know. And that was dating back to when I was in high school. I was never cut off the fingers, gloves, X's on my hands, eyeshadow, emo eye patch thing. Nah. Dez, yeah, sure. Dez caught it. That's fine. Go Birds, Reagan, go Birds, always and forever. And a go Birds to you and yours. Yeah, so I like, and a lot of my t-shirts still fit. A lot of my t-shirts that I see that I wear in like TikToks and stuff, they're all like 20 years old. They still fit. So, because I didn't fall into the trap of, like, at the time in like the early 2000s, all those emo kids would wear like youth larges. I'm like, that's stupid. I'm gonna get a medium. I'm a medium. My favorite show ever. Ooh, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's the best show of all time. Not even close. Breaking Bad, and I make this argument, people that go like, oh, it's The Wire, Sopranos. Breaking Bad had one bad episode. Most shows have one bad season. They had one bad episode. Been to the Truck, ice cream tattoo. Yep, it's my favorite food. Eagles back. They have the ball at like the 44-yard line. Been to the Truck. Found out recently it's closed. I had no idea it closed. I was at Chiodos, and somebody was talking about like venues in Philly, and they're like, yeah, I love the Truck. And I'm like, wait, it closed? But no, I saw, no, what are you doing? Again? Damn, it's just flowing through you. All right, yeah, take your things off. Had no idea it closed, but I haven't been there obviously in a while because I didn't know it closed. I saw Thursday in Under Oath. I saw a show on the top of it. God, who was it? Rookie of the Year, maybe? I mean, this is dating myself. This is like 2005, 6. But cool venue. Enjoyed it. Yeah, had no idea, Mike. No clue. Oh, he's going deep. He's got him. Oh my God, he double clutched. He fucking had him. Oh my God, he had AJ Brown wide open by 5 yards, and he double clutched. Oh my God, he had him. He knows it too. You can tell he's like crap. Oh my God. AJ Brown he kind of stopped though. I still don't close. Hey, close the door. I don't. Yes, I want you slamming the door with your brother who's sleeping 3 inches away. We're going on. I don't think they're going undefeated, but I do think that they'll be back in the Super Bowl. And nobody worries me. And I think the one of the reasons why is because the Bills are the other 4-0 team. The Bills always find a way to lose. Like, they find ways to not be in the Super Bowl. Seen a lot of great bands in TLA. Yeah, I was telling somebody recently, like, the good thing about Philly is there's so many music venues. I'll tell you, I went on a date, believe it or not, like 2 weeks ago with a girl, and she was like, "Oh, you want to go see this band?" I couldn't care less of who the band was, as long as it's not Chapel Rowan. And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And it was at the church. It was at the First Unitarian Church. 3rd and 15. Oh my God, where is the protection? He got swallowed up, sacked. But I hadn't been to a show at the First Unitarian Church in forever, and it was cool to go back there. Man, not hitting AJ Brown on that is a killer. Yeah, where is the? I mean, I don't blame it on Mailata. He's got to choose one of them. What are you doing, dude?
I do clips.
Okay, don't. How about we don't do that? Actually, you know what? I saw Thursday at the church, And that was probably like when I think back to like one of the coolest shows, because at that point they should not have been playing the church. They were already like established and big, but for whatever reason in this particular show, they played the church, and it was incredible. I mean, it was obviously sold out, but like it was super. I mean,
That's the church.
It's the church where you can go see music venues or music artists. I can't believe that they didn't hit them
Abracadabra.
because he's so good on deep balls, so good. Just double clutch on that. Why are you showing these random rich people? I'm guessing they're like the Broncos owners. New Orleans up on the Giants 26-14. Did not see that coming.
What?
Saints are horrible. Horrible. Yeah. Well, it wasn't my choice. Cool to be me. It was actually his choice.
His choice.
Yours. All right. Broncos have the ball.
Still don't know what you're talking about, but
Jahad Campbell pushed him out of bounds. Oh, Bronco, right? Seriously. That it looked like a RNC meeting in that box. Oh, you hate to see it. Scatterboo. Oh, no. Oh, I hate to see it. God, my heart bleeds for Scatterboo. Go Birds. Always. Go Birds to you and yours. You know what, Devesh, I was saying earlier on the first live I did, it's hard for me not to like Jackson Dart. Like, the dude has so much swag. Now, that Scatterboo guy I can't stand. He's a straight up, like, frat boy. But I don't know. There's something about Jackson Dart that I love. Hard for me not to like him. I'll find ways. Don't worry. But, yeah. He's like oozing aura.
you mean aura?
That's what I said. Aura. All right, 17-3. Minute 30 left. Broncos driving. They're at like the 48-yard line. They're on 48.
You mean the car?
Incomplete.
You mean the car Bronco?
No. I mean like the team that they're playing right now is the Broncos. Eventually. But now I'll enjoy it.
Do I have a Bronco here?
Do you have a Bronco? Good question. You should, but you probably have Cortland Sutton if you have one of them. That's the Texans. This is the Raiders. You have. Looks like you don't actually. How do you have a Jet and you don't have a Bronco? You don't. Which is crazy.
Right, because those aren't all of them.
If you do, I'd imagine it's Cortland Sutton. The pride of SMU.
There's two more in here somewhere.
All right.
That's 22.
Greetings from San Antonio, Texas, by the way. Oh, Dr. Kev, welcome back, man. How you been? I remember that you're from San Antonio. That's awesome. Grew up in Philly, moved down there. I think you're in the military, right? You're like a military doctor. I might be messing that up, and if I am, hit thumbs down. But I'm pretty sure. All right, 3rd and 2. Stop here would be huge. The Eagles have been really, really good on these all day. Getting these key stops, and they don't get it because I jinxed them. Because I'm a Jo. It's all in here.
One of them's a Ram. So there's
Rams probably Matthew Stafford. My guess. Who is it? Yeah, it's Matthew Stafford. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it, Dr. Kev. I always remember the good ones. If you ask me to like remember my kid's lunch tomorrow, that might be dicey. Jeez, what a catch. I mean, that's a 5-yard catch, but that is a great catch by Cortland Sutton. Not able to view the game, so I appreciate your play-by-play. Yeah, so it's 17-3. Third quarter just ended. Eagles look great, look really good. And I know it's deceiving because of the score, and they probably should have more. They should have more. They should have at least 2 touchdowns more. But defense has played incredibly well. They forced two turnovers. They've also forced the Broncos out of field goal range twice, which is great. But But Vic's done a great job. And someone brought up earlier, and I never got to it, and I feel bad. But someone brought up earlier, like, you got to figure this is like a Vic Fangio revenge game because they fired him. I don't know necessarily if he's even thinking like that, just because that was years ago. But I feel like he's dialed up the blitz at the right time in this game. And overall, it's been really, really good job by the Eagles. Passing game has gotten going this game as well. Jalen Hurts did miss A.J. Brown on like a wide open deep ball. He double clutched. A.J. kind of stopped running a little bit. I think even if he still went, I don't know if necessarily he would have hit him in stride. But the only thing that really hasn't gotten going for the game is the run game. The run game is the only thing, but they've done a really good job of the RPO, the crossing patterns. Like, it looks like, other than the running game not being there, it looks like this is kind of the Eagles offense from last year. What happened to our AJ and Hurts connection? It's back, but I mean, other than that last deep ball, he's probably, I don't know. I don't have the stats in front of me, but AJ Brown probably has like 6 catches at this point for, I don't know, 60 yards, 65 maybe. Like, and this is something that they abandoned for the first 4 weeks, which drove me nuts. They didn't get the crossing patterns for AJ Brown, which is where he makes a living. Obviously his deep, him running deep, it's great and all that, vertical, no doubt. But like, I feel like a lot of his yardage is going to come, and his production is going to come with those crossing patterns. And they've done a really good job this game of not only him, but also Devontae Smith as well, of getting those crossing patterns. I am confident. I'm confident that they'll right the ship. This makes me feel better. But, and I said this, and this is a good time to do my 17th plug of my YouTube channel. So if you click the link in my bio, go to my YouTube channel, hit subscribe. I'm not asking you to watch anything. Just subscribe so I can get off the pole. I got to get off the pole. I'm twerking every day. Something that you don't need to worry about. Got to get off the pole. But I did a video after like 4 weeks. What do we know? And one of the things I brought up was Saquon doesn't have a 100-yard game, and A.J. Brown is averaging 37 yards. Like, that's not going to continue. Eventually, those two guys are going to break out. And with those two guys not doing really anything this entire season so far, and the fact that the Eagles are 4-0 is a testament to the talent they have and how good of a team they are. But Broncos continue to drive. They're currently in field goal range. They just picked up a large chunk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, he doesn't even know that. I don't see. I just think Parker. I don't know if he would have hit him. I think the double clutch. I think initially you saw him double clutch because you noticed he stopped running and then he still tried to hit him. I don't know if he would have. His deep ball is really accurate though. But yeah, that's something you don't usually see. Go Birds, Sarah. Go always go Birds. To you and yours. It's holiday season. But it would have been a walk-in touchdown. He had the guy beat by 5 yards. But yeah, that was a killer. Because at that point you're up 24-3 and game, not that I'm worried about the Broncos coming back, but that's game. All right. Broncos in the red zone, hand the ball off. So it'll be like 2nd and 4 or 5. Devesh, I want Kellen Moore back in the worst way. Because like Nick Sirianni was hands off with Kellen Moore. He didn't do anything with Kellen Moore. He just stayed back and let Kellen Moore do his thing. And then Kevin Patula, I have a feeling that he meddles. Oh, you're in Texas. Well, at least you have like the upper hand. I mean, what can anyone in Texas say to you, right? Like, the Eagles won the Super Bowl and they haven't won anything since the Clinton administration. So just subscribe. Thank you so much, Dr. Kev. Thank you. Wants one sub closer to getting off the pole. Nobody needs to see Milky Thunder up there. No. My back's killing me from just being an aerial acrobatic. It's tough, I got to go up to these divorced women and be like, how about a dance? And Shelly doesn't want to dance, She doesn't. Not for me, at least. Not when you've got Dane rolling around with his 8-pack. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys understand. I don't know why I'm telling you. You get it. You've seen Magic Mike. Sarah, how'd you become an Eagles fan in Texas? Are you from Philly and you moved down there? Ashley's back. Love that. Love my girl Ashley being back. Yeah, but I'm always curious of like the transplants because Dr. Kev's in Texas. Maybe you guys can like link up and watch a game. Look at me playing matchmaker. Devesh, you're in Texas too? I need a shirt right now that says I'm big in Texas. Huge. Am I big in Philly? Not at all. Nope. I just walk around the streets unnoticed. Texas, signing autographs, doing meet and greets. Proudly display Philly pride. I love traveling outside of Philly because, and I did a very mediocre TikTok on this, but when I travel outside, I wear like Philly sports stuff all the time. Like I make a concentrated effort to let other people know this is who I cheer for. Meanwhile, if I'm in Philly, I'm wearing like band t-shirts. But if I'm in Ithaca, New York, I'm wearing a Temple hoodie and Phillies hat and just let them know I'm from civilization. I'm from a city. Oh, look at that. Look at that Vine Street Expressway. Or I'm sorry, 76. 76 is open right now, believe it or not. Like it's not, the traffic's not bad. All right. It'll be second and goal. Broncos score makes it interesting, but I still like the way the Eagles are playing, so I'm not too worried at all about it. I'm originally from Delaware. All my fans are all my fans from Eagles fans. Close team I had. All right, Devesh, that makes sense, man. Yeah, you're not gonna cheer for at the time, I guess the Redskins. I dated 2 Cowboys jerks. Chose the Eagles to hurt them. Love that. Love that. Oh, it's pass interference, isn't it? Yeah. Holding. So this is going to be first and the goal line. Hopefully, belong from your thumbs to God's FYP. Pray to God the Phillies win tomorrow. Pray to God. Yeah, Sarah, you made a strong choice on that one. Because it's funny because like when you talk to Cowboys fans that like try to talk, even they know it's hollow. They're like, yeah, I kind of got to go through the motions with this. Like I gotta at least attempt it, but like I don't really have a leg to stand on. 5 Super Bowls. All right, J.K. Dobbins scores, so it'll be 17-10 with 13 minutes left. Again, I'm not worried. I mean, the way that the defense has played this whole game, I don't think anyone was banking on a keeping the Broncos offense 3 points. So I'm still okay. I'm sure some of you guys might not be, but I'm fine with this particular game. But the offense needs to respond. No, game's not over. No. I'm not saying the game's over. I'm just not worried about a choke job, if you will. You know, I think the offense will respond in some way, and as I said, the defense has played really, really well. But again, I mean, you factor in the 2 times that the Eagles knocked the Broncos out of field goal range is huge right now because it'd be 17-16. Looks like the defense is not doing amazing this half. Well, I mean, it's the first drive. So give them a little bit of a break. First drive. It's going to happen sometimes. You can't. Well, I mean, you can shut them out, but it's all right. Football is a religion in Texas. You know what's so you say that, Sarah, and immediately my mind goes to Friday Night Lights, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. Love Friday Night Lights. One of the few shows I've watched more than twice straight through. Watched it when it was airing live. Watched it on like bootleg websites when it was out in like DirecTV for 6 months. Love it. Can't get enough of it. But I saw a TikTok on my For You page about one of the producers talking about Friday Night Lights. He's like, we went to Texas high schools to look at what the atmosphere was like in football in Texas because you hear about it. Obviously you read the book by Buzz Bissinger, who ironically is from Philly. But we want to get a sense of it. We went to this school and we started talking to this like blonde-haired quarterback. Immediately I'm like, the guy said Westlake, and I was like, it's Nick Foles. But yeah, he's talking about how like Nick Foles took him around and couldn't have been nicer and was humble and super welcoming to them and the producers of showing them what life is like as the quarterback for this huge school in Texas. Like not only just huge like numbers wise, but Westlake. Drew Brees went there, and then the guy was like, yeah, and then he went on to play at Arizona, and I'm watching. I'm like on my doom scrolling, and I'm like, well, you missed the Michigan State era of Nick Foles, but whatever. And he's like, yeah, and then he won the Super Bowl. But yeah, Westlake. I guess they went there. So there's a fun mediocre story that you probably knew, maybe I don't know. It was good. I was yelling at the local high school team. 3 years old. Love that. So you were basically Hayden Panettiere in Remember the Titans. You were that obnoxious 11-year-old yelling at the coaches about the defensive schemes and whatnot. Oh, geez, holding call. Brett Toth making an impact. Landon Dickerson not being in this game, you're seeing because you finally get a nice run from Saquon, and it's called back because Brett Toth sucks. Maybe. All right. Need to respond here. My high school team is 0-5. My high school team didn't win a game for the first 3 years I was there. We were a basketball school. We had Kyle Lowry, and my freshman year, our entire starting five went D1. All right, that'll pick up 5-6. Devontae Smith. We were also a chess school, not to brag. Your boy did win a Catholic League for the chess team. I know that comes as a huge surprise to all of you out there. I waited until there was only 10 of us right here, like a close-knit community, to say that because there'd be some guy in here. It's like, yeah, that fits, and it does. But he'd be like, yeah, you don't know ball. You never played. I don't, man. Don't know ball. Non-ball knower. A lot of time to throw. It's got to be somebody open, right? Deep ball. He was holding them. He wasn't holding them? I thought he was kind of holding them. Okay, 3rd and 13 now. 3rd and 13. Got to convert here. I thought he was holding them, but no, I guess they were just hand fighting. That's on me. He's second guessing a lot of this. A lot of it, he's second guessing. You see him double clutching and stuff. I don't know if it's having an effect on the throws, but usually when Jalen Hurts goes deep, I'm like, okay, we're good. And that's the second one in a row that way to evade it. Oh, dude, the protection is not there. He was just under siege from the get-go. I need to see the replay on that one. Was that a Tyler Steen mess up? I just assumed because it came from the right side. All right, let's see. Because he initially faced the pass rush on the left. Yeah, Tyler Steen guarded no one. He literally backed up and was like, I know I'm supposed to have someone. I don't know where he is. Oh boy. Bud, probably turn around and find somebody, Because I'll tell you, I'm not blaming that on Lane Johnson. I'm not blaming it on the future Hall of Famer. I'm going to assume the future Hall of Famer had his guy. Tyler Steen has not been good. Makes you wonder if they should have brought Mekhi Becton back because he didn't sign for very much for the Chargers. If they made a mistake doing that. I'm seeing a bit back to Mike and Merrill. Yep, all good, Sarah. Thanks for checking in. Again, if everyone could subscribe to my YouTube channel, link in the bio, I'd appreciate it. This game is like a spinning plate that's starting to wobble. Yeah, Mike, that drive was frustrating. Different POV sub. Oh, Sage, thanks. Yeah, I mean, this is I gotta fix the camera. And by fix it, I mean.
Sub to Patty and sub to the recap.
Boom. 6-year-old approved. But thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Again, you don't have to watch any of my videos. I just need subscribers because of YouTube's monetization thresholds you need to make.
A diamond play button.
I'm not even thinking about diamond play buttons. Not when you have little to no subs, but But I'll do post game thoughts. I'll do that as soon as the game's over. I'll record a video, upload that. I recorded a video last night at like 1 a.m. going off on the Phillies.
I remember that. I was at Gurney's.
Yeah, this game, the defense needs to stop here, which is like the most obvious statement I could possibly make, but you can't let the Broncos get back into it, especially after your offense did nothing that drive. I mean, you get one run from Saquon that gets called back on Brett. Your offensive line has been the problem this game. And it's been a combo of the fact that Landon Dickerson's out, so you have to put in Brett Toth, who nobody wants to see, I don't think, ever again. And Tyler Steen, that drive was bad. Sometimes we run the ball too much. Sometimes we don't run enough. I mean, I think they want to be in a position where they just hammer Saquon. But now that it's 17-10, you can't really do that. They've thrown a lot this game. Like, I don't know the stat. I don't have the stats in front of me, but they've thrown way more than I expected them to. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but they haven't really got Saquon going. He had that one big chunk rush of 17 yards. And obviously he had the touchdown reception, which was great on that wheel route. But is Jalen hurt? He's not hurt. He's healthy. Landon Dickerson's hurt. Landon Dickerson's out for the game. He got his ankle rolled up on. But, like, again, what's new with Landon Dickerson? It's always either a knee, an ankle, a toe, an Achilles. And that's nothing against him. Like, there's nothing you can do about injuries. But, you know, the guy's just always banged up. All right. Defense has played well this game. So, need him to step up again. Great catch. Really, really good catch for a first down. I forgot Evan Ingram was on this team. All right. Here we go. Another turnover right now would be great. They already have 2 in this game. So let's get a third. What do you say? All right, 1st and 10. Broncos with the ball on their 45-yard line. That's a good catch. And that's a good catch on Quinyon Mitchell, too. All right. Broncos moving, back-to-back first downs. Oh, Devesh, we need that defense to come up big. Giving Tanner a chance for accuracy. All right, come on, guys. Just, like, make life miserable for this dude. Is that another first down? Devesh defense does not look great. No. Lori, go Eagles. Always and forever. I thought Zach Ball was going to track him down. And that's just a good job to turn the corner. I thought they had him. 2nd and 5. Good question. Good question, LeBron. You know, I mean, I think the score to me is deceiving because the defense has played really well, but the defense does not look good currently. But they've come up big when you needed them to this game. Like that's a really, really good stop for either no gain or a minimal loss. So it's 3rd and 5 now. The problem too is you're kind of in that no man's land where if they hand the ball off and get 3 yards, they're probably going for it. Yeah, good job by Andrew Makuba to get in the backfield. All right. Huge 3rd down. Need a stop. Come on, boys. 8:41 left in the game, by the way. They got pressure on them. That's gonna be offensive pass interference, isn't it? There you go, bud. Yeah, offensive pass interference. Can't do that, bud. That's cheating.
What's cheating?
Offensive pass interference.
What does that mean?
It means the offensive player pushed off, or you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, offense. Back him up. Back him up. What's that?
Did I do it?
No, you didn't do it. No, I'm saying the Broncos player did it. Broncos aren't bad, but we are way better than this. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, Devesh. Like the Broncos aren't trash bag juice, but the Eagles need to perform. The offense, especially, because the offense, I feel like, has had opportunities. And there was that one drive that I keep going back to in like the first quarter where they looked great, and then they got in the red zone, and they just all of a sudden it was 3 and out, and they hit a field goal. All right, 3rd and 15 here. 3rd and 15. Here we go. Thought Moro Jomo kind of jumped on that. Oh, and they pick up a first down and more. That was a hell of a throw. Oh, that's a killer. It's a great throw by Bo Nix. Really good throw. And that's on Quignon, too. You needed to stop on that. All right, let's get an interception or a fumble, huh? That's not it. Then that's a touchdown. Tie game. 17. It's about to be 17-17. My neighbors are watching on a big screen in their backyard with like 60 people. That sounds fun. I mean, for some, I might be miserable with that, honestly. I usually am not a huge, like, watch it with a ton of people. I'd kind of rather. And mainly because if they end up losing, I don't want to be miserable around other people that tell me it's just a game. Are you not worried about Barkley? I'm not worried about Barkley at all. I mean, I think they're going for 2. That's risky. Okay. I'm not worried about Barkley. I think a lot of the Eagles' issues this game has been because Landon Dickerson was out, or has been out for the majority of it. He left into the game in, I think, the early second quarter. And they get 2 points. So now, no, it's not tied. The Broncos are now winning 18-17 with 7:36. Well, look, not ideal, obviously. If you want the positive, we've seen the Eagles literally this season be in worse situations, and when they need to, they find ways and they come up big. So if you're looking for, do you think the Eagles? I do think the Eagles win. Xander, I still think the Eagles win. Believe it or not. Maybe I'm a cockeyed optimist, but I think the Eagles win. They're losing now. They're down 18-7. They were up 17-3, and they have given that game away. But are you worried if y'all? No, I'm not worried if they lose. Because here's the thing: the Eagles are going to lose a game, and they might probably lose 2 or 3. But I'm not going to overreact to it. They're 4-0. If they lose, they lose. Like it's going to be annoying because of the fact that you're up 17-3. But I'll be able to live with it because it's going to happen at some point this season. I don't expect them to go undefeated, but I still think they come back and win this game. The defense has looked really bad this quarter. But again, every time the Eagles have been in a situation where that's not happening. Okay, whatever you say. Eagles have been in a situation where they need to get a play. They're able to do it. And the Rams game was a prime example of that. So good return. Really good return by Will Shipley. Really, really good return. Can't understand how you blow a 14-point lead. Yeah, it's annoying. And you think back to the missed opportunities being, the A.J. Brown double clutch where he kind of stopped running. There was a Jahan Dotson throw. Saquon Barkley picked up like 7 yards on the first rush of last drive that was called back because Brett Toke decided to hold. Yeah, not ideal, but all right, Smitty's gonna pick up like 9. Marv, I'll tell you, you better still be here if they end up coming back. Because it's amazing. Because this this happened with the Rams game where like the Rams, I did the same thing. I did a watch along with the Rams game. The amount of Rams fans that were telling me about like Rams Kingdom, whose house, Rams house, and then by the end of the game, they were. I don't know if they like went to go watch Netflix or what, but they weren't there. First down, getting Smitty involved a lot this game. He's probably got. That's got to be over 100 yards for him. The flag on the play late. Oh, cool. It's coming back. I love that for me. Love that. That's happening. They won't. Okay. Again, they might not, and I'll find the strength to keep living. But if they do, you just better be here. My blood pressure again. Oh, we don't need your blood pressure going up. It's week 5. Don't worry about it. You know, Tyler Steen has been so bad this season. So bad. Bo Nix is Jalen's dad. Okay. I mean, he's not, but okay. Bo Nix doesn't have a Super Bowl. Jalen has one of those. All right. 2nd and 6. My God, a handoff. Barkley goes nowhere. Yeah, their offensive line can't get a push without Dickerson. Can we trade for Mekhi Becton? That'd be cool. What do you want? Xander, he's just a troll. This is what they do. I don't have a problem with them handing the ball off, honestly, but it's now they have to throw 3rd and 6. 2 of the best receivers in the league, but Jalen's good. He is good. Picked up like 3. Oh, awesome, bud. I mean, I don't know why Jalen gets shrapnel because he can't throw. Okay. I mean, it's clear you didn't want to watch the Super Bowl. That's fine. Look, man, I'm not going to change your heart and mind with this. If you want to tell me that Jalen Hurts can't throw the football, I just pat you on the head and I say, great job. And I keep it moving. Because the Super Bowl, he could throw. 4th and 4. 4th and 4. 5.5. This isn't the game, but it's a huge part of the game. They picked up the blitz. Oh, there's a flag on the play. What's the flag, though? Devontae caught it, but what's the flag? Of course it will. Of course it's going against Philly. Because we can't pick up a blitz without holding. Can't pick up a blitz without holding. Which one is it? Is it Toth or is it Steen? Oh, it's an illegal shift call. Cool. By the way, for the guy who said Jalen couldn't throw, even though the ball's coming back, good throw. Like, really good throw. What is the shift call? Jesus. Jack. Stop. I'm not even surprised. I'm not either. Actually, this thing at this point, I'm at the point of like, oh, the offense had a nice play. Where's the flag? And again, it is a tale of two halves with this football team. But they got a punt now, giving Denver the ball back. Horrible punt, by the way. Giving Denver the ball back with 5 minutes left. Desperately need to stop. Desperately. That was a nice play by him. Yeah, it was. It was a really, really good throw. And unfortunately, you didn't need to – like, it wasn't like the penalty benefited them. You know? I mean, they picked up the blitz. They did all that. It was a shift. Whatever. I mean, it's – I guess with the way the Phillies game went, I should probably have seen this coming. You're up by 14 points. You end up blowing the game. I mean, Saquon Barkley, 6 rushes for 30 yards. 6 rushes on its own. Frustrating penalty. Beyond frustrating penalty. Beyond. All right. Force a turnover here. Wide open. Wide open. They keep biting on these bootlegs like crazy. Like you're giving up passes to D3 tight ends from like Dickinson. Jack, does it look like it's the time?
No.
Okay, so stop. 4.5 minutes. 4.5. Too easy. Look at your mother. Like, too easy. Oh, turns the corner, picks up like 5 or 6. Yeah, Danny, I'm not having fun. I was having fun at one point. And by fun, I mean like, okay, they're winning, cool. But honestly, I can't trust their defense. Therefore, I would go for it on 4th and 9. I mean, at this point, yeah, the defense has done a 180. Complete 180. And on top of it, this whole season, if the defense hasn't been there, the offense has. If the offense hasn't been there, the defense has. Now you're in a situation where you're losing because the defense and the offense has completely crapped the bed. And every time you get a positive yardage situation on offense, there's a penalty. And you're falling for every bootleg possible. Get him. That didn't get back to the rush. That's another intentional grounding. What are you crying for, Bo? What? Was he supposed to ask you nicely to get on the field? What could you possibly be whining about? That should be intentional grounding because the ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Would love it. Yeah. What? Where's the man? You've got offensive lineman there, Bo. Yeah, it is intentional grounding. Back it up. A great play by Bo Nix. Phenomenal. Xander, I still think the Eagles will win, yeah. Receiver in the area. Where was the receiver? The ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. There's no receiver in the area. None. Zero. He wouldn't have been able to catch that ball if he was Wilt Chamberlain. You threw that ball having no idea where anyone was, dude. You had no idea where anybody was. Nobody. There was nobody around that. Ridiculous. And then you got Gene said, "Oh, I think there was where." You're not going to call that as intentional grounding. That's a joke. That is an absolute joke that you took that intentional grounding back. No receiver in the league could have caught that ball. None of them. There was no receiver anywhere near that. That's a joke. 3rd and 6. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculously bad call. He caught it. Man, they are going after Quinyon Mitchell, and he has not been good this quarter. He has not been good this quarter at all. He was so far away from him on that. Xander, because you asked if I think the Eagles win. No, I don't at all. No, this is the Phillies game, but in football form. I still can't get over that intentional grounding call. I can't get over it. Wasn't anywhere near the ball. Ball doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. No receiver near him. You take that away. That is ridiculous. And now it's 2:45 left. Eagles have all 3 of their timeouts, but Broncos are in Eagles side of the field. Oh, there's a delay of game call on the offense, but let's make sure that we take the words back though. Let's make sure that we take a look at it. Was it a delay game? Was there a receiver in the line? Did Tyler Steen mess up? Was there an illegal shift? Let's figure out though. Did we give him enough time? Because it's pretty clear this reffing crew has no idea if it's a penalty or not. We'll just call stuff, take it back. We don't know. We have no idea. Defense needs to come up with a stop. 1st and 15, 2.5 minutes, 2:40 left. Get him. All right. It'll be like 2nd and 14, and they'll take this down the 2-minute warning. I'm not stressing, Devesh. I'm mad. Like I'm at this point. I'm very, very annoyed because this is a dog crapping on the carpet that you've had for 7 years. Like he knows better. So no, like I'm not like stressed out because this game is not going to make or break the season if they lose it. It's more of you were up by 14 points. You let the other team come back, and then you proceeded to get in your own way with stupid penalties. Where you're picking up 4th and 4s with big chunk plays that are taken back because we have an illegal shift. You know, I mean the fact that they're in danger of losing a game where they won the turnover battle 2-0 is ridiculous. But then again, you know, I mean, I watched the Phillies do this 12 hours ago. Like, why am I surprised? Shouldn't be surprised. It's just yeah, I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed at this point. Now's a good time to tell you guys to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you could click the link in my bio and go to my sports YouTube channel and just subscribe.
To subscribe to your channel?
Yeah. I don't want to hear from this ref anymore. His face bothers me. His face bothers me to no end. I don't want to hear him. He looks like Carl Winslow on Ozempic. Please go away. Should I stop crying? You should stop crying. Because it's week 5. Ref's gonna bail us out again. Be nice if they bailed us out. I have no faith in that happening. I'll subscribe if you say Bo Nix is no. I don't need a subscriber that bad. Plus, again, one has a Super Bowl, the other doesn't. And he's gonna pick up another first. He's gonna be 3rd and 1. So the Eagles call their second time out. Man, Cortland Sutton is all over Quinion Mitchell this game. And it's amazing because Quinion played really well last week, and then this week it's complete opposite. Not having fun. All right. I didn't want the Eagles to lose today. Neither did I.
Me too.
Yeah, I wanted the Eagles to win today. I know it's going to come as a surprise to a lot of you guys out there, but I wanted the Eagles to win. And here we are. All right. 3rd and 2. Get a stop. Get a stop here. Let's go. All right. This is the game at this point. Get him. Get him. Get him. Great tackle by Makuba. Great tackle. Open field. Tackle. And there's a flag on the play because of course there is. Of course there is. All right, let's find out what it is. Oh, unnecessary roughness on the defense, which is an automatic first down, and the game. Again, dumb penalties. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue it. I don't know how you argue it, and that just cost them the game. That cost them any shot they have of coming back in this game. Like that is this team. The Broncos did not win this game. The Eagles gave this game away. The Eagles proceeded to let the Broncos back in with dumb penalties, and that one was the worst one yet. Where you again, it's two series after you had a horrible penalty on Saquon Barkley with an illegal shift that would have converted a 4th and 4. Now you need to punt, and then on the flip side, you have the defense who was able to hold them on a 4th and 2, and now you're sitting there. Look, it was going to happen eventually, but the way that this Eagles team is going to lose this game is the worst part. At this point, let them score. Let them score and get the ball back at least. Like What you're gonna take it down to what? At this point. So yeah, Philadelphia's not out of it. Have you watched the game, Jim? Have you watched this game and how it's played out? Even if the Eagles get the ball back, there will be a holding call. There will be an illegal man downfield. There will be an illegal shift. Like there will be an ineligible wide receiver. There will be something because that's what this quarter has been. Has been nothing but dumb penalties. I mean, they're talking about the intentional grounding call that should have still been called. Should have been. Again, I'm not mad that they're going to lose a game because that's going to happen. It's the way that they lost the game. Because this, again, it won't make or break the season. Still think they'll be in, the very least the NFC Championship game. It's the dumb way that they lost this game. The incredibly dumb way that they lost this game. That is infuriating. You blow a 14-point lead on just boneheaded plays. Saquon Barkley having 30 yards. Like, I don't think they're frauds. I don't think it's 2 years ago either, but, maybe. This is just, last year they lost the Bucks, Marv, I want to see you back here in the playoffs so badly. Because I'm telling you right now, like, I wanna like go off, and you're fortunate my kid's here because I can't really. But trolls like you are just insufferably annoying. I just said you better be here if they come back. But look, Marv, I'm happy for you, and I know that you'll probably hang a banner for this game. But it's just the insufferable nature of your comments. That's what it is. It's not like you're a Broncos fan. It's like you just want to troll. And that's what's annoying. It's just like the constant trolling. Like at the end of this, the Eagles will still be 4-1. Your team will be 3-2. Your team will be fighting for a playoff spot. The Eagles are frauds. And that's the comment right there that I'm talking about. It's like, okay. Like, you either don't know ball, which you don't. I'm assuming you don't. You came here to troll. You're probably the guy that, walks in a room and everyone's like, crap, we all have to, be quiet and shut up. You probably started talking in the work about football and nobody wants to hear your opinions. You probably were, gung-ho when they drafted Paxton Lynch. Yeah, you're probably that dude. So you come on streams, you troll, and, you think you're winning at life. And I'm pretty calm right now. But I wish you nothing but the worst. Like, truly. I hope you choke on a chicken tender tonight. So I'm just telling you right now. I hope you choke on a chicken tender. And I hope you're fine, but it frightens you. Where you're like, oh, crap. Like, that could have gone real wrong. And this is the problem that I had, and I actually brought this up on my YouTube stream, is when people like you talk crap and troll consistently, and then people like me go back at you and tell you how we feel, but go back at you and make you look like an idiot, you immediately go back and revert to the, oh, you mad? Oh, are you big mad? And then you say I'm crashing out as if I'm losing my mind right now. I'm talking pretty calmly. But you convince yourself that I'm mad and I'm crashing out and I'm freaking out and you're winning and all of that. See, you're laughing, and that's fine. But again, I'm fine. I'm talking calmly, but you'll sit there and say just things that aren't true. And that's the problem I have with just society as a whole. It's like we can't have a respectful dialogue. You come in, you look like an idiot trolling, and then, you tell yourself you're winning at life. It's fine. I mean, from the get-go, you sounded like an idiot. You are an idiot. And here we are. And then you're saying, bro, you seem mad over and over again. I'm fine. I will find the strength to keep living tomorrow. Do I wish you nothing but the worst? 100%. Am I mad that the Eagles lost the game? No, I expect them to lose the game. You and people like you, because it's what's wrong with society. People like you, yeah. No, I wish the most parking tickets anyone could imagine on you. I hope your car is flooded with parking tickets. So, to be clear, am I mad? No. Do I like you? Not at all. Not even a little bit. Like I dislike you, Marv, with an unhealthy passion. You specifically. And I can just tell you're somebody that like would never say this to my face at all. You're gonna say that you would, but you wouldn't. Because you're still sitting here like a loser watching this stream, saying the same things over and over again. I'm mad. I'm crashing out. I'm mad. Ha ha ha. LOL. Crashing out. You seem mad. But whatever you want to convince yourself, bud. I'm fine. But I want to make it clear. I'll be perfectly content. I'll be fine. I'll move on. I'm mad at how they performed in the second half. But I want to make it clear. I do not like you. I never want to hear from you again. And I can just tell that you're one of those people that no one really, really, really F's with. But glad we could come to that understanding that you are going to sit there and convince yourself stuff like you'll be upset all week, which I won't because my team's still going to be 4-1. But you'll convince yourself of this. And just like I know that you're somebody that doesn't have a lot of people texting them to hang out. And you're somebody that no one has ever, I can guarantee this, Marv. No one has ever asked your opinion on sports. Ever asked your opinion on sports. But again, man, do your thing. Keep trolling. Maybe one day you'll be good at it. But I'm glad that we could come to this understanding that, yeah, I wish absolutely you nothing but the dirt worst. And that's the thing. It might be rage bait. But that's what's wrong with society is with people like you rage baiting. And it's like, that's what you do for fun is rage bait because you don't have friends, because you don't have people who want to hang out with you. You probably have no one in your life that loves you. Your parents are probably very disappointed of who you become as a man. And this is what you resort to is coming on streams and convincing yourself I'm big mad. And again, I'm fine. I'm not. Do I like you? No. I would love to watch you, get parking tickets all day. Is there another jump? Did they jump again? Tell me the Eagles jumped again. Just so I can laugh. I can have a good laugh. Whoa, false start. No way, false start. Can't believe it. I would like to not see a flag for the rest of the game on either side. I don't care on either side, but and you make the rage bait work. I know. Like Slug, I'm aware of how it works. But like that's what annoys me is the fact that you're just supposed to take it. Like you can never dish back because as soon as you start like telling them in a very calm manner, Broncos hit a field goal, so it'll be 21-17. Eagles will have like a minute 10 remaining. As soon as you like just respond back, they immediately are like, "Oh, and you could respond back with anything." And it's like, "Oh, he's big mad. And they're acting like I'm just like punching walls in here. Like, no, I'm not. But I want to make it clear, like, if I found out that dude got run over by a deer, and I don't mean like in his car, I mean like he was walking on a Sunday with an ice cream cone, and Bambi came out and trucked him, I'd be happy about it because people like him are the worst, are the absolute worst. But that's the problem. Is like, yeah, like you're just expected to ignore the trolls, and for the most part, I like have fun with them. But that guy was an idiot from the jump, and I have problems with those people. So I don't drink. Actually, Mike, I've never drank. Yeah, no, we're moving on. We're moving on to a possible game-winning drive. Hopefully, oh, need it like I need oxygen because I don't know if I can. I don't know if I want to deal with the Phillies losing yesterday and the Eagles blowing a lead. It'll be a Netflix. It'll be a night where I just take off of sports completely and just watch Netflix. Not a great return. Down to 25. So it'll be a minute 6. No timeouts remaining, by the way. No timeouts. All right. All right. Minute 6. Down by 4. It's a the call by Sean Payton to go for 2 is so big right now. Like, that was a ballsy call. He has nowhere to throw. The pocket collapses. Now he's down. God, they have gotten no protection at all since Landon Dickerson went out. It is astounding how this offensive line has crumbled without Landon Dickerson. Landon Dickerson left the game, and all of a sudden it's like no one can protect. Dump off pass, but it's in the middle of the field. He's not going to be able to get out of bounds. Go, go, go. So we 3rd down. They won't snap the ball till 29 seconds, at least 3rd and 7.
Here, Riley.
All right, 25 seconds. Incomplete. All right, it'll be 4th and 7 with 21 seconds left. They're gonna need a miracle at this point. Absolute miracle. Pat, you get a fire hair. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Sluggo. Thank you. That's probably the only good thing right now is my hair. I would love a winning touchdown. I mean, the missed opportunities this team has had, and the long bomb to A.J. Brown that was missed is one of them. All right, 4th and 7. And then, I mean, you're not going to have time, really. You're going to maybe 3 plays, maybe, if you get a first down. That's pass interference. He was all over him. Thank you. Thank you. He was all over him. All right, so that'll help. That'll help a little bit. How did this happen? How much time you got? Broncos ended up scoring 18 unanswered points. That was the game. Yep. All right. So 15th, they should put time back on the clock. Just for fun. Just to help us out. Like, put like 5 seconds left on the clock. All right, you need to do a quick out route where they can just step out of bounds. And you might be able to get 3 plays if you do that. He's got Smitty. Get out of bounds. All right, 9 seconds left. Great pitch and catch with Jahan Dotson. So they're probably going to be like I don't know what they'll be at. I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. But really good job by Jahan Dotson to get out of bounds there. Good patience by Jalen Hurts, because I'm asking him to throw for 4 yards, and he ended up picking up probably 15. All right. Where are they at? You can have enough time for 2 plays. All right, so they're at the 29-yard line. All right, you have enough time to get 1 more and out. You can probably pick up like 5 to 10 yards, but just doing a quick one. And they're not going to do it. Almost picked off. There's no flag on that either? Okay. I felt like they were trying to attract a pass interference call on that one. Oh my God, he's holding him like crazy. How do they not call that? That's horrible. It's not close, Tony. That's pass interference, bud. And that's your opportunity right there. That puts them on the 2-yard line. How? He's literally holding his shoulder pad. That is amazing that you don't call that. And you're right there. This is why not being able to challenge pass interference, they had it for 1 year, and to take it back is a joke. Because that is a situation where you should be able to challenge that. Because that is pass interference all day. The ref missed it. It completely changes the game. Where you're on the 2-yard line. And they're just going to play prevent defense. And now you need a miracle to get back into it. You're just going to float up there, hope for the best. All right, they lost. No flags. Almost had it. Almost came down the end zone with it. Almost. I mean, you had Smitty and A.J. Brown there. Oh, that is infuriating. The way that the last hour and a half have gone, infuriating. Almost came down with it though. Who knocked that out? Whoever the defensive back was, whoever number 2 is. Was that Patrick Surtain? Yeah, Patrick Surtain, of course. Patrick Surtain saved that game because Smitty had it, and I can't believe they didn't call a flag on Dallas Goedert. I can't believe they didn't call a flag on that. That is infuriating. But you know, where was that offense for the whole half? All right. If you guys could if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the link in my bio.
Either one.
And I'm gonna go record post game and
Get my brother.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Go Birds, go Phils.
See ya.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. That was infuriating. Not fun. Go Bills. Jeez, go Phils. Go Birds. Goodbye.